over here. It's like kind of like Subway, a little bit, but different.
I'm not jealous. Hey, Becklyn. You're having the Italian sub, but in a bowl? No bread. Ah, you're cutting out the bread. Good job. I used to get the salads. They're like the tuna salad. Because you can get any salad or any sandwich you could get as a salad. Or you still can. When I was on my diet, I used to go there and I would get the either tuna salads or the grilled chicken. Not grilled chicken, but rotisserie. I think it was rotisserie. Yeah, rotisserie chicken. Hi, baby.
Wait,
Mwah.
y'all, I can't see crap.
Wifey, there you are.
Hello.
Did you go get your eyes checked today?
I
Oh,
did,
good
and they
eyes.
gave me these contact lenses that are like bifocal contact lenses. Oh yeah, I can't see shit.
Oh no.
But you too can have a pair for only $1,800 for a whole year supply. You can get yourself a pair too. I was like, how much?
Are they
Are they
gonna?
gold plated?
Are you gonna be able to see out of them
Um, I'll
eventually?
let you know. Maybe
If
I
you're
have a
paying
week
that much, I
supply to
hope
try
so.
them.
Oh, okay, good. I'm saying Jesus, and
But I
so
got me
far,
some glasses, wifey.
and
Where
they're
did
like
you get your
bifocal.
frames? You're gonna,
Uh,
yes.
well, these are reading glasses, so these are Amazon.
Oh, I can see close fine. It's the fars away.
Yeah, but if you get see, mine's the opposite. I can see far away, but I can't see close up.
Damn it.
Like when I'm watching TV, like I don't wear my glasses because it's blurry. If I'm wearing my glasses, the it's blurry from far away, but up close, it's blurry if I'm not wearing them. But I'm sure there
Yes,
are
Spammer
websites
Granny.
you can go to get frames like this.
Yeah, I'm going to try because I ordered one pair, but
Yeah.
and they're like,
Glasses
if you
USA
order
chicken.
now in the next 30 days, we'll give you half off. Okay, well, half off is like $650. That's not half off in my opinion. That's a whole set.
Yeah.
Jenny, go go to Glasses USA. That's where I order mine through. I get my prescription from my provider, and I
Yeah.
go in and punch the numbers in on the lenses, and the type of frame that I want, and it's so much cheaper.
Yep.
Okay.
What was that website
Thank you.
again?
Glasses USA.
Okay.
Glasses USA. Anybody got the contact hookup? Because I ain't not trying to spend $1,000 just to see.
I bet you could get them from there too. If they do glasses and stuff, I would think that they do contacts.
Also, you can
Huh.
either do Glasses USA or Lens Crafters.
Oh, okay.
Lens Crafters.
Minecrafters, okay.
Yep. And I use those as well, but I order mine online. Because even in the store, they don't have a wide variety, but they do online. The Glasses USA is a really good website. You said bifocals, or is it contacts?
It's both. So I had to get all the things. But yeah, I need bifocals. I can't see. So I've always done Hubble for contacts, but I'm gonna try 800 contacts. I haven't done that in a long time, but looked up. So apparently, these contacts that I have in now are like multifocal plus UV plus like they're fancy.
The
Like
hell?
I know, like I don't need sunglasses with these babies in. I was like, what? Okay, fancy.
But like, are they like when you wear them? Are they to where like if you're wearing bifocals or trifocals, you can lift your head up or whatever and see out certain areas? Are your contacts like that?
Yeah, so apparently one is like set for distance and one set for close, and then the two together make the pair.
What's
It's fancy.
are you like
She was
negative
confusing
four?
me.
What are you?
Am I what?
Are you like negative four in one eye or
No, not even that bad, like 225. But I can't see crapola. Far away. Close up, you can give me one of those ads that come in thing because she goes, here, read what you can. And I read the very bottom was like, while supplies last. And she goes, okay, overachiever. She's like, I meant up here. And I'm like, you said read the smallest line. I read her the smallest line. It's the very, very bottom.
yeah? Because you would think you're bad. I'm negative three.
Either grateful.
I know. I would think that.
225.
Wow.
Hey, so into you. Are you at the dance studio? I need some pictures. Get it, girl. Or is it your son that's doing it? Yes, Bama Grandma. Yes. One eye is up close and one is for distance. So this is a whole new thing. I never had this fancy. Hi, Ashley. Welcome in.
I haven't been to the eye doctor in years.
But I got a pair of glasses and they're blue, like they're really thin, like blue frames. I can't wait for you guys to see them. I was like, oh, okay, these are nice. These are pretty.
Yeah, and you'll get used to them. It's just weird right now because
Bama Granny, so you have the contacts. Where do you get yours from? 800 contacts? She goes like, you can get a $300 rebate. It's only $1,800 for the year supply. I'm like, are you okay?
That's
That's a lot of money to see. Jeez.
Did you tell her? Are you fucking okay? Like, are you
Yeah.
feeling well?
I felt like Dora. I'm like, are you okay?
I would be like, well, I'm glad that you get paid enough to where it's only.
Yeah, it's only. And then she's like, but if you get the whole year supply, it's cheaper. And I was like, I don't know if you understand what kind of money that I may have. I know that we live in the uppity area, but we don't have this kind of money to spend $2,000 just to be able to see.
Yep.
Just for contacts for the whole year.
Yeah, not even
Yeah,
with my glasses.
I'd be like, well, bitch, I only make this much an hour and work part-time hours.
Right?
So
Okay, Bama Grandma.
if you say it's only, well, you go ahead and get that credit card out and you pay for it, and I'll take them.
And I only take one pair.
No, it's contacts
I don't care.
for
I
the
take
whole
one
year.
Pair. One pair of contacts.
I'm taking no. You pay
She's
$600.
gonna pay for them. I'd say I don't.
Can
The
I
whole
just?
year's worth.
I love y'all.
And then I was like, so I have a pair of Oakleys and a pair
It
of
was
Nike
only
frames, right?
$1,800 for the whole year.
Yep,
For just
only.
contacts. Only.
You better
Yep.
hope they fucking Louis Vuitton, bitch, and they sprinkling gold out my eyeballs.
That's what I said. And then I said, well, how much if I just change my frames or my lenses in these frames? And they're like, oh, well, it'll be this. I'm like, I already bought the frames. They're Oakley and they're Nike. Like, I already paid the premium price-o for these. I don't need the premium price-o for the lenses. I just want to be able to see again. I don't know why it's so difficult and why it has to be so much money.
I hope My wife don't see too well. She might divorce me.
Thanks, Mr. T.
Right. I want to fucking give a good. Pesos my ass. Like, girl, what you
That's
mean?
why, Johnny. That's why I would just stick with the glasses. Because the contact seems more expensive for a whole year.
I don't, but I know. I guess maybe I'm being bougie because I don't like the big glasses. I don't like the lenses.
I get it. It's the glare.
But you know, at this point in time, I don't know. I guess I'll just have to teach my daughter not to sit on my frames like she did in my Nikes.
Jenny,
Just,
do you have insurance?
Yeah, this is with insurance, guys.
So do you know how much mine cost with insurance with on eyeglasses? And these are like Michael Kors frames. $50.
Shut the front door.
Yes, with insurance.
Mine are $340 just for the lenses. Does not include the Frimos with insurance.
So wait a second. What type of brand did you get? And I'll look them up on there and see if they got them cheaper.
Oh, let me get the paperwork because I don't even know. It wasn't even Ray-Ban or Oakley. It was like the El Cheapo brand. I'm like, I need to be over here in this section brand.
The one that I just ordered, literally $50 with insurance, and they were originally $500.
See, I never go to this place because I feel like they are like like high end too much. I normally just go to like America's Best or like Lens Crafters and I get here you buy 2 pairs for $129 including your exam. I'm like, that's me. I'll take that.
The website is Glasses USA or Lens Crafters. I use either one. Last year I ordered through Lens Crafters. This year I did Glasses USA. And that's what I paid for my frames and my prescription and all. Let me see what Jenny, hold on. Was yours,
Let me see if I can get
Zen Optical.
Zenny
yeah, that
Optical.
looks good too.
Oh, Zenny Optical. I didn't
Let's
see
see.
the eye.
Oh, I left the paperwork in the car.
I can't see where the fuck far away.
Let me go to my cart.
While I'm sitting here trying not to cry, can you show me that website while you're on here?
Huh? Then you guys, I call my hubby when I'm on I call my son when I'm on my way home because hubby's out of town, right? And I'm like, it's a state of emergency. I have a frog in my car. There's a frog in the car. I need you to get a broom when I pull up. Don't ask questions. He's like, are you okay? I'm like, no, there's a frog in my car. See, they only gave me $130 towards my frames with my insurance. And it's VSP. It's like a really big company.
What kind of frames was they, Jenny?
Let me see. I'm going to the car now to see. I can't remember the brand. It was a weird brand.
And I'll search the brand.
Refraction, retinol.
They sell Oakley and stuff too, and if you sign up, you get 25% off additional.
Well, this doesn't tell me the brand. It was like Land something. Land.
Land?
Oh, yeah, see, Forever Grateful, I have Nike. I have the frames. I just needed the lenses. Yeah, this doesn't give me the brand that I bought. Why won't they give me the name? Here, I can
So
Google. I can use the Googler.
the Nike frames here, you can get, it comes with, includes free shipping, glasses, case, and cleaning cloth, scratch resistant coating. Just for the frames, it's only $125.
So you need lenses?
Yeah,
So
I just need the lenses because I have the
Oh.
frames now.
so after that, with your insurance, but you got to put the insurance on, and they also offer the feature of live try on.
Have the frames.
T Skimmy said you may want to stream her. No, I don't think I will.
Oh boy.
I already know what she's gonna say. I don't need to stream her.
Let me see if I can Google it.
Firewife, or are you wanting a box?
And the Oakleys that they have is literally only $150.
How do you get lenses to fit the frames that you have, though?
You get the prescription like me. I go to the eye doctor, I pay for the exam, and
Yeah,
then
but I
I
mean,
get
if she already has the frames, how does she order lenses
right here
online
on the website.
for
Big box
those
me.
frames? Okay.
Yeah, big box me.
Okay.
So they sell what they do. So you get the lenses. Progressive, bifocal, blue light, transition, safety lens, sport lens, mirror, polarized, prescription, or tinted.
But how do they make them to where they fit? How do they know what your lenses are?
They go by the size, babe, from the
Oh, okay.
prescription. Yeah. Jenny, what was yours, babe? Was yours bifocal lenses?
Yeah, so well they're going to be. I've never had this brand or I've never had that kind of lens before. But yeah, they'll be bifocal and then this
Okay.
yeah, Forever Grateful. That's where I used to go as America's Best.
So here, when you click on it, when you click on lenses, you go to their website, it'll say lenses. You click on bifocal lenses. It'll tell you, right? It gives you the description,
Oh, there's a
how
size
bifocals
code.
work.
Okay.
Yep. And then when you go to their website and you click shop, it'll tell you,
I know, Keely,
Jenny,
Yeah.
and I still don't care.
their lenses included with the glasses for bifocals is only $99.
What the You know, I knew I should have just went on TikTok live and been like, I'm getting scammed right now, guys. Scammer alert at the
Look,
eye
it
doctor.
comes with the lenses and they'll tell you reveal
What
tactics.
the frick?
Look at the prices. $78,
What? Hold on, I
including
have to
lenses.
focus. Because I can't see. This contact, this is like the Lamborghini contacts. I'm not used to this.
Yeah, so if you order, you can't, so you wouldn't be able to order the lenses online without buying the frames because they have to fit it. Because, if you bought the lenses, you would have to send them your frames in order for them to fit them.
See,
To fit
these are
them,
all
yeah.
including lenses. $84, $92, $74. The Oakleys are
That's my kind of talk right
$187.
there. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like my Oakleys were, and it had like the transition, like all the things. They were only like $300 with like everything.
Oh yeah.
I swear they must have just
And
thought I was
Ray-Bans,
just the Richie.
the Ray-Ban brand is only $200 including lenses for bifocal.
See, and I loved a pair. There was a Ray-Ban pair that I almost bought, but they would have been double my price.
Yeah. These Ray-Bans, they're called Ray-Ban RX and they're black, and you can do a try on with video. They have a video option of live try on, and they're only $191 with lens.
Nicole, are you one in a box?
I got gypped. Thank you, Dora. I'm going to go on there. I came home and I was like 800 contacts, Hubble, contacts.com. Like, I am not
Yeah.
spending $1,800.
They also do contacts, I believe. Hold on, let me see if they have contact lenses. They do.
Yeah, I
They
would
do?
think
Okay.
any place, any website that sells, eyewear would have contacts as
So
well.
what brand is yours? They have Pro Clear, Ultra, BioTrue, Air Optics, Biofinity, Clarity.
My contacts are AccuView.
AccuView? Okay, right here they
Well,
have them.
these are.
Do you know what
Before I was
they're?
getting generic Hubble.
Are they called the AccuView Oasis for all astigmatism or AccuView
Here, let's see. AccuView, Oasis, Max, multifocal.
multifocal? Okay, hold on. Um,
Dailies.
they're dailies. Okay, hold on. Multifocal AccuView. Hold on. They have several, so I have to go down the list because they have like AccuView Moist. They have Max multifocal right here, 90 pack. A 90 pack on the website is $64 a box.
Geez, Crow. Okay, that's much better. Yeah, that's what I was finding on 800 too. It was about
They're
like 60,
$1.43 per
66.
lens.
Yeah, perfect. That's my jam. Thanks, Dora. Thanks, wifey.
You're
And
welcome.
so for like 7 boxes of them, and all you got to do is fill in your prescription. It'll ask you, it'll say choose how to add your prescription. You'll click upload or fill prescription manually.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I was like, she was telling me, and I'm like, okay. I was like, oh, okay. In my head, I'm going, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it takes you to this screen. You can see. Well, shit. Did you see that?
I was going to say, you're going to make her think she really can't see.
I really can't sleep. Okay, upload prescription. Okay, yep.
Or fill it in manually. I do mine manually so that I know that I'm getting the right number because I call them and I ask them for my numbers in both eyes.
Okay. Yeah, thank you guys. I was driving home and I was like, one, I can't see crap still because I'm wearing the new contacts. And then two, I'm like, I just spent all this moolah for one pair of glasses.
Yeah, they will. They're much more expensive in there. And I've used Glasses USA for quite some time. And I actually do my I do my grandparents' orders through that too because they have bifocals. So we
Okay.
do the order through that and they ship it out to you with the correct lens, the size that you give them. Once you upload your prescription, they do it exactly what the prescription is.
Perfect.
And you'll have them in 2 days, 2 to 3 days.
What? They said like their turnaround time's like a week. This is
Yeah,
faster.
no, sometimes they even ship out the next day.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys. T message. Chat.
Okay. On this account,
What is it, T?
Scammy is live streaming us.
Scammy close. Scammy close.
Oh,
It's
Hello.
about us.
Oh, hi WS. Welcome in.
And the doxing.
Oh,
what?
The doxing.
What doxing?
The doxing that Florida man did in here earlier. He doxed Megs and Scammy Claus.
Oh, broken bridges. Oh, and Robbie's.
When Scammy was told Scam doxed T, she didn't believe it and continued to sit with Scam. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, when Jen sent my address to her, she didn't notify me. Did you, Scammy? How long did you wait?
Got the scum claws. Come on now. You know she's a piece of garbage. Why she go there and barking?
How long did you wait, Scammy?
Well, I said fuck it eventually and put my own out there.
That hurts my feelings because it won't dox me. What did I ever do to them? Boy,
Okay, Bunny.
enough of that crunch on that thing.
If you want to paint me as somebody, you better tell yours too, Scammy.
Right.
How long did you wait before you told me you had my address and Jen gave it to you? As well as Doris. And don't say it's not the same thing.
HJ's orange kitty. Okay.
Don't play. I'm playing. You don't gonna play.
True cat face.
What?
What account am I in? Oh, my, okay. Hold on. Let me get to my other account. Did Amy say it was this one? Oh, hold on. I have, okay. Okay, Amy. And also I sent
Incorrect. I
you.
said I backed away, which I did. I backed away from a lot. I left a lot of discords. But if T wants to have him in her live, I wish people would like. I don't condone the doxing. Wait, is she live? Because people are saying she's live.
Yeah, Scammy's live talking about us.
Okay,
Yo.
I'm getting messages.
And talking
Yo,
about. Hold on,
am
buddy.
I
Hold on, buddy. Hold on. And talking about the doxing. You know, because, and I was waiting for it as soon as it happened, or a little bit after it happened. You know, I was just waiting for her to go live and talk about it. But remember, she said I didn't have any morals.
Well, somebody's saying that she said, okay, so I just got a message. Somebody said that she said Scam Slam didn't dox you.
So that was, remember the doxing on the Reddit page?
Oh, yeah.
That's what they're talking about. She should be.
I think she is. She was.
Let me see.
Okay, I just got a message to make sure that she was on all of your accounts because she was in your Ghostwriter one earlier. But I thought she was too. I thought you had. I thought I've seen her before in here.
She's not blocked from in here, I don't think.
What's
Yeah, I
her
didn't think so.
at? I forgot what her at is.
I think it's
Hold,
Debbie.
please.
Yeah.
Ashley, are you wanting a box?
Hold on, wifey. Let me get on my backup. My other device. I so fancy.
Yeah. So Polly and Tattoos were doxing us one night on
Well, no.
Reddit.
Where's Enabler? I think Enabler can something about our shit being dropped in a Discord.
Yeah. But I love how Scam Slam was ignorant of everything that Polly ever did, but they were so close. I just wanted you to know your friend is streaming UT. Oh, Debbie is? Oh, if you're look, Scammy has always been the furthest thing from a friend to me. I'm sure even when she messaged me, telling me that she was thinking about uh doing live streams and doing awareness, but she was scared, because she don't have friends on this app. That's probably why her and Scam get along so well, because they're both the same.
It's wild because
Okay, Ashley G. Oh no, it was a different Ashley.
my thing is oh, you support T, you support Florida Man.
I mean, Sean hasn't been on. That's why the bitch right here that's making bank.
Fucking scammer.
Get that Santa Claus! Get that! Yeah, Santa Claus. He's always got a nose stuck up someone's ass. Well, I bet she can tell everybody what they had for breakfast.
Hair Junkies Girl says, I feel like I don't like the fact she bullies if you don't agree with her opinions. And it's okay to not agree. You know what I mean? Awesome, babe. Thank you.
And it's weird that Scammy is just making it seem like all I did was say that I was going or threatened to dox Jen. What I said was that if she sends my information to one more person, I would dox her. But you know what, Scammy? First, you have to have her fucking information.
Yeah, scammy.
I never judged. I never told her that she couldn't sit with Polly. And Polly didn't
Tattoos.
make up a story saying she wanted to tell everybody that I raped a child because she thought it was going to be funny.
I mean, when
And
Polly and
Scam Slam
Tattoos
had
had
that
that fucking.
screenshot, and it
Huh?
was never given to me until just a few months ago.
Mm hmm. Yep.
Mm.
Yep. So you just hold on to people's addresses that somebody else gives you until it's convenient for you to tell the person?
Regardless, her and I've never gave T. Have I ever given you her phone number?
No. And
Never.
I didn't, when we had that conversation, I didn't have her number then. And I didn't want it.
Nope, because I called you directly. Nope.
I told you I didn't want it.
Never. There's lots of information that I had. Never would I. And I'm not just saying on Scammy Clause.
T message.
At the same time, you're telling everybody that Jen is a good person. Um, sh- so there's an account. Dora beats and abuses her wife. Says ask Dora about her wife. Did they get rid of that account? Hmm. Scammy will tell a story that fits to her advantage instead of telling the story as it happened. When we were in Megan's live the last time, and she was trying to call me out for still platforming Florida Man, and she asked me why. The first thing I said was not about tattoos. The first thing I said was that I platform everybody. Anybody that wants to have a voice or has something to say, I will platform them.
You know what's funny?
But that's
Is
not what she
somebody,
told her chat.
you know what's funny, T? You remember all the shit that came last year
Yep.
that said that I beat up Mama J? Well, they're in Scammy Clause's live, so happen saying the same thing, that I beat Mama J.
Mm-hmm. That is Skittles still in a box over there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Because that smells like a Skittles or.
Yeah,
They
Skittles and 13 are in there with Scam Slam and Megs.
they just said that yes, I have a screenshot I took for Dora. Stop. I'm fixing to kick your ass.
Hi, honey.
See, here's where I don't
Hey,
give a
so
fuck.
do you want to clarify something for TikTok?
Yeah,
There's an account over in Scammy Clause's live saying I beat you and put my hands on you.
that's a lie. That's a lie. You never had laid a hand on me ever.
Yes, but because Scammy Claus wants to go after certain people because she doesn't like them, like me collecting money now has nothing to do with her. She's just doing it because she's pissed off for whatever fucking reason, or she doesn't want to cover another scammer. I don't know what the fucking reason is, but for her and Dora to have been so close at one time, apparently not close enough that Scammy Claus wouldn't do this to fucking Dora. Are you that desperate, Scammy? Oh, you also knew about somebody wanting to forge documents but didn't say anything at the time. So you don't say anything until it's convenient for you. Because until you figured out the truth, despite me putting it right there in your fucking face, until you figured out the truth, you didn't say anything about forging documents and you wanted no part of it. But your awareness, right? Your awareness, and you put the truth out there, the whole truth. Only if it doesn't make you look bad. Yes, too tall. Yes, ma'am.
Hello, sorry, I had to do my sub only live, but
No, it's okay.
I wanted to address this because I was napping. So apparently, Pastor Petty went live and said that the family had pre-arranged services. Listen, I've been saying this all morning. I
Mm-hmm.
am only in contact with the brother who has the phone. If there
Mm-hmm.
is something else that needs to be said or shown, then do that. Because as far as I'm concerned, they do need help. But I don't want to be out here promoting a GoFundMe if there has been proof or somebody has spoke to a different sibling and they're saying no, we don't want funds.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like, no, it wasn't. No, the update I just announced how he passed away. Smash. So they found Hair Junkie unresponsive, and it was due to health issues. Basically, he had severe liver damage, and then anxiety, diabetes, and seizures. And so it was just from
Yeah.
health issues. He was not. It was not an attempt. It was not any of that.
Yeah.
And here's the thing too. If the family, good point, Pastor Petty's House of Lies, if the family had already had it prepaid and taken care of in his obituary, they would have not put, please feel free to help donate, make whatever the case may be. They wouldn't have put that.
Right.
So, but again, I'm open to hearing whatever, just let's make sure it's facts. I am only in contact with the brother of the person who has the phone. I
Mm-hmm.
haven't talked to the sister he used to live with. I haven't gone digging to get her information. I don't know nothing about none of that. He has a large family.
Right.
But to come online and just make something up and say it was prearranged, services paid for, the family's asking and saying they don't want funds, I would like to know for myself, where is that coming from? Because if that's
Correct.
the truth, then I won't promote the GoFundMe. But as far as I'm concerned, from the brother, they desperately need help. So which one is it?
Correct. And, he said that there was a couple lives today where people had said, do not donate because they're collecting money,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
blah, 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 blah,
Jesus.
blah.
I
And
haven't
then
collected
Petty
a red
comes
fucking
on.
cent. Sorry.
And then Petty comes on and says that it was already paid for.
And that's what I'm saying is like, okay, if that's the case, then can we say where that information came from? Because if it just came from somebody heard something from somebody from somewhere, I'm not going to believe that, right? But if it came from a family member directly, or you saw somebody say something from a family member directly, then right. But I'm only basing my information off with the conversations who the brother who has his fucking phone.
Too
Mm-hmm.
tall. Let me just say
Yes.
this. He's only saying this because of what you're saying. That's it.
Yep.
It's just being the opposite of what you're saying, right? And to deter people from going to help, because let's be honest, he gave zero fucks about Hair Junkie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
And because you're saying it, right? That's why he's going against what you're saying. That's
Yep.
it.
Right.
That's it. It's got nothing to do. There's nothing factual about it. I don't want you to take it personal. It's just you're not, in his group anymore. And so everything has to be opposite of what everybody says. So
Okay,
I
so can I ask
honestly,
you a question since you're in a
sure.
box? Are you in contact with the sister?
No, I've been in contact with the brother on Facebook.
Okay, so you are very much aware. Okay, so for some
Yes.
reason, that was my bad. I said earlier today that because I thought I heard, and that was me not going off facts, I thought I heard someone say that you were talking to the sister. So you and I are both speaking to the same brother, correct?
Correct.
Okay, just
Correct.
making
And there
sure.
are, yeah, and there are several family members. I've also spoken to his cousin. His cousin reached out to me. And so she is the one forwarding pictures and stuff and asking family and friends to forward pictures and stuff to Nick, the brother. And so I also asked her if I could personally help with the cost for the restaurant, and also what the family needed as far as expenses. So
Right, and that's how me and Nick started to talk. Was I was like, "Hey, this is who I am, blah blah blah. Please let me know what I can do to support and help." Because I noticed on the website that says donations, but I called the cremation place and you can't donate to the website. And I was for the last 24 hours
you mean
having
donate?
people go there, but you
Oh,
can't
you mean
donate through there.
donate to the website? Did you ask them if people can call the the place and donate to them for the cost?
The pizza place,
No, the
the cremation.
cremation plate. Yeah, Morton's.
No, I asked them. I said, I seen the obituary for my friend Christian, and it said that we could donate, and he said that we do not collect funds for services. That's all the family, and that the family might have not put in the link after because they write that.
The
So
correct, and that's what I was trying to get everybody to understand the other day, is that the family wrote that. Everything that I showed that day that it was found is what the family wrote. But I guess I just want to clarify with you then. So I couldn't call Morton's and say, hey, can I make a donation to the cost of his cremation?
no, you cannot. They will not
Okay.
accept any type of funds at all. That was my
Okay.
very first phone call this morning
Right.
before I went into Megan's live because I wanted to make sure that I dotted my I's and crossed my T's and didn't give
Right.
any incorrect information out because at first I thought you could. And so when I called, I was like,
No.
"Hey, I'm
Yeah.
trying to donate, but I can't figure out where to do that at. Can you
Right.
guide me?" And he says, "No, we don't do anything. We don't take donations. We don't do any type of collecting for
Right.
services that's on the family."
And
And
that's,
then,
yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I guess I can understand that. So that's why I think people were having there was a lot of cross talk amongst people, I think, about the brother. A lot of people were saying, oh, I didn't know he had a brother, or,
He's
saying,
literally talked about he's one of 14
oh,
siblings. Like,
right. Well, and I think people don't understand that he has lost two brothers
right.
already. And so maybe they were just like, wow, what, WTF? But no, and I mean, I did talk to the restaurant themselves, and so I personally, out of my own pocket, was making a contribution to the cost of what they're doing there for family and friends,
Good.
just because I thought that, I want to make sure that I can help in whatever way, and so that's what I was doing. I don't know what your thoughts are, but a lot of people had asked the other day, when we were talking about putting some money together, me and Megs were about putting some money together to do like a flower arrangement, like a larger flower arrangement, that they put on a stand or something for his celebration of life,
Right.
that they can then take to where because he still will have a headstone. Um, I hate talking about this, but they very much are cremating him just like they did his mother and his brothers, right? But they still have headstones.
Yeah.
So I am not sure whether or not the cremation will be buried, but I do know that they are going to have a headstone, right? So or maybe it's not called a headstone, the flat one that goes on the ground, where mom and dad are. So, and the brothers. So, shit, what was I going to say? Oh, some people wanted to contribute towards that because, those are expensive. Flower arrangements are expensive, and not everybody can contribute for a whole like flower arrangement or like a vase of flowers. So that was kind of being kicked off as like, oh, don't anybody send anybody money for that. Like, donate directly to the GoFundMe or to the
Yeah, and
funeral
I
home.
did say that because at the time I thought that you could, that's why like a lot of services, they will allow you to, like, they'll set up an amount and you can donate directly and they will do all the flowers and stuff for you. But unfortunately
Yeah,
this one did not. And I should have
right.
called and verified that first. Um that's the
That is
conversation.
true.
I mean,
That
if
is true.
you and the brother are already in contact, that's a conversation you and him should have, because as far as what he told me is that he doesn't want anybody collecting any money. But I think what he meant in that is like he didn't want people collecting money as far as like sympathy gifts or going
They
live
probably
and
don't
getting
want
money
anybody
off
on
of their.
TikTok getting money for like people on
Correct.
TikTok creating a Cash
Correct.
App or GoFundMe. But I'm saying for people that want to donate flowers, right? I don't see a problem with that. I really don't. And again,
Yeah.
to do something, that would be able to be set up at the restaurant, because I mean, I don't see a problem with that, honestly. So if people want to, they're welcome to message me or Megs, because we were going. I mean, if you don't want to, I don't care. We'll do it anyways. Because I think that having something there from TikTok family, at the celebration would be apropos and a nice gesture. And those people that want to pay help with the GoFundMe, that's please do. I will also say this, that although he's only requesting 2,800, I promise you there are fees that GoFundMe does not tell you when you start one. And there's third party fees that come out of that for the transfer of all of the funds that come out of all of our cards or debit cards or whatever we put on there. And it's a grip of money. I promise you that. So that those fees are deducted from the total that Nick gets
Oh, that amount.
from me.
Yeah.
And it's not just GoFundMe's fees. I can't remember what their third party vendor is that does the banking, like the transfer of the monies, but they also take out a fee. So, I mean, like I said, I had done a GoFundMe for a student that had passed in my daughter's class in high school. We raised $7,500. The GoFundMe themselves didn't give me the money. They gave, the mother of the student the money, but I mean, they deducted probably about $1,500. So, I mean, that was a lot of money. But I'm just saying, if you see that it's gotten to 2,800, I mean, I would just say go ahead and keep donating, because they don't tell you that when you first sign up for GoFundMe, that how much is going to be deducted, because it is a percentage based on the amount collected and the amount that came from cards and Apple Pay and whatnot like that. So,
Mhm.
I would say, yeah,
Yeah,
but
and from my conversation with the brother, the amount that they requested was just like specifically for the cremation.
and that's what I thought, because that's about right. But I'm just saying that they probably don't know that when they get, like, if let's just say that they got
Yeah, they
2,800
probably don't
raised
know about the
today,
fees.
they don't know that they're going to get a few $100s deducted, whenever that money does go to them. So yeah, I would,
Yeah, I mean, if you're in contact with the brother, just be like, would it be okay? I mean, that's what I did. You don't have
yeah.
to, but that's
Oh,
what
no, no,
I did.
no.
Just be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
would you be cool with me, his supporters throwing down on a flower arrangement?
Yeah, absolutely.
I just said, and I told Megan the same thing. I don't want nothing to do with no money, like period. It's listen, I'm okay with managing my own money, but I don't like,
Right. No, I get
having
it.
being responsible for everybody else's money. And so like I'm gonna donate directly to the GoFundMe, but I just wanted to make sure that I didn't miss something, that like a family member didn't come up in a platform and say, "Hey, no, services are taken care of. Don't donate to the
Right.
GoFundMe." And I
No,
didn't.
no,
I
no,
want
no,
to
no,
make sure
no.
that happened. So
No.
somebody said in the comments earlier that I wanted to go back and read just to get clarification. They said. Someone said it in Pastor Petty's live. It didn't come from Pastor Petty. So I that was my question, was
But
like
it did.
somebody commented in saying it, and that's what I'm thinking, like, people please just like use your critical thinking skills. Like I'm not on here promoting shit like this often. Okay. This is
Right.
the first time I've ever really done this. And the only reason why I did was because I said, hey, what can I do to help? And he said, if you could spread the GoFundMe, that would be great. It was literally created by the brother of the
Correct.
man who passed away. No TikTok person is involved in this fucking GoFundMe. And so
Nobody.
everything is in black and white. Why people can't just open their eyes and add one and one equals two is
Well,
I don't understand it.
we were even going to get something arranged through the floral arrangement place because Megan is actually not far from where this has happened, the celebration of life, and we were going to have people, if they were interested, just call the floral store that does the arrangement and contribute if they want to. I mean, you don't have to give us anybody money, but I mean, it's like people need. Yeah, listen, when he said that, I just told everybody to disregard it because he went live earlier and said it. You had already done what you done this morning with your live. I had seen your post, and I'm sure again, it's the same thing he did with TikTok Street Snark with, oh my God, let's discredit
Yeah,
that kind of shit. So
yeah.
again, I wouldn't even, it's, yes, the GoFundMe is from the brother for sure, 110%. So,
It's just anything to make something negative out of a positive situation. You know what I'm saying? Like from what I have noticed being on this app
of
is that when
course,
somebody wants to help somebody else, somebody always has to find a way to make it not true. Like I understand that there are beggars and scammers on this app. I fucking get that, okay? But we're talking about a friend who it may not have been a friend to some of y'all, but was a friend to a lot of us, okay? And if we want to gather together and spread this GoFundMe that the brother sent, let me reiterate that the brother sent, he could have just said, hey, cash out me a couple hundred
right,
bucks, but
right,
instead he said, here's the family's GoFundMe if you can help spread the word. And it went from $0 to almost $1,000 in just today,
good,
which is going to take a huge weight off of their shoulders when they see it.
absolutely, yeah,
So
absolutely.
I don't know if whoever is window licking, I don't care who you support, I don't care, but please, for the love of God, let's use our critical thinking skills here. Um, Nobody on TikTok created this. I don't care wherever this information came from. I'm gonna need to hear and see some proof on it, to be honest, because I'm not believing it until I'm not believing hearsay when I'm in direct contact with the fucking brother.
That's probably also the problem, right? Is it's just another thing that that group over there isn't in control of, right? I mean,
Yep.
they can collect funds for their people and PO boxes and gifts and all those things, right? And we're not over here bitching about it. So again, I would just consider the source. You're doing a great job, Too Tall. You did exactly what you should do.
And I will say I fucking donated. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
That
I haven't
too.
donated
And
yet, but
what?
I do plan on donating
Well,
on
I'm just saying, like,
Wednesday.
you're doing a
And
great
what?
job with what you've done already, Too Tall is what I'm saying.
Oh
You did your due
no,
diligence. You're
after
doing
I
it the right way. Don't, there's
You know what I
always going to
mean?
be somebody being a hater.
Yeah, read the obituary, people. They're literally asking for donations in the obituary. If
Right.
it was already prearranged, if it was already prepaid for, they would not be asking for donations. Like, did not everybody take basic math?
It's not even that. I just don't think people took like common sense 101 either. And unfortunately, I hate to say this, but this app has made people question literally almost everything, which is sad, right? Like, we shouldn't be having this discussion right now. We should all be, you know,
Celebrating and playing
celebrating
clips
his
and
life and grieving together and supporting each other. But instead, but there's always going to be that one, right?
well, I will tell you that the brother did ask me yesterday who was on here being hateful or whatever, and I wasn't going to tell him who because the last thing I want is for him to log on to TikTok and to
Exactly.
hear this shit.
Agreed. Oh, I agree. I wouldn't say anything either. And I don't think people should be. I think if you guys see anything negative, report it, block it, cuss them the fuck out. I don't care, but don't engage in it. And it's not cool. It's not cool. And I will say, you know, for those of you, hi baby, that did know Hair Junkie, you do know that their family has suffered a lot of loss, okay?
A lot
And
of loss.
and this one was
I'd like
not
to address
something.
Smash's comment. Didn't Petty hold up somebody's GoFundMe a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, I think so. I just don't remember what it was for, but yeah, like,
Yeah. It was for a trip.
There you go. So
wow.
oh shit.
but still, the family
He said it
has
was someone
suffered a
on
lot of loss.
hospice. So you would understand that Hair Junkie is no longer here and we're helping the family with funeral expenses. I don't give a fuck. I donated and what? Who's going to tell me I can't do shit with my own motherfucking money? I wish
And
somebody would.
I think
and
it's
here's the
wild
thing
that
too.
they did GoFundMe was for a trip because he's on a trip currently. But go ahead, Utah.
Here's the thing too is like I knew about the GoFundMe, I think it was Friday. I didn't bring it to the app until that I confirmed that it was an actual legit GoFundMe and that the person in charge of it was actually a family member.
And guess what? Tuto had that conversation with me. And
Right.
guess who else didn't bring that out? Me. She said, let me verify it.
Right, because the last thing I wanted was to someone because we have seen it before, but
Hmm.
people take advantage of certain situations and I wanted to make sure that it was legit and then I found out it was legit and then shared it.
Yep. Yep. You sure did. You
So
said that to me too when we talked.
it's not like this just fucking came out of nowhere or anybody on TikTok made it, right? Like none of that. But I'm telling you, I don't care what side you sit on. I don't care if you sit on Pastor Petty's side. I don't care if you sit on the opposite side. If I ever saw any of you pass away, and a family member asks or somebody posts about a GoFundMe, you can bet your sweet hot ass that I would be doing the exact same thing regardless of where you sit because I know what it's like to lose somebody and how hard it is to be responsible for all the shit that is left behind.
To piggyback off that, I'm pretty sure Hair Junkie described him being a caregiver to a lot of people in his family. So
He
him
took care of his
going,
mom for 15 years
so
and one of
him
his brothers.
yeah, so him going like that, he was the carer. He was the one that took care of things. So when that person's gone, the people that don't normally take care of things don't like have a trouble taking care of it, if that makes any sense. I don't know if I'm speaking correctly.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, not everybody is financially stable and set up for loss. I know I'm not.
Nope, I'm
You know what
not
I'm
either.
saying? Not everybody, life is rough right now. And honestly, let's be realistic here. It's only going to get worse from here on out. Not a lot of people are set up to cremate or bury somebody or and not only that, you have a small amount of time to do this shit. There's literally 12 days before the service where they have to come up with this money. 12 fucking days. So if me sharing the link upsets you,
Well,
I'm not
honestly, they
sorry.
have less than that because that's the service, right?
Yeah, that's a
But
service.
I mean, they want to have his remains there, but they're not. You just can't walk out of a funeral home with remains if a bill isn't paid. Period.
Yeah, and I want to also say too, like, listen, I've seen today that a couple people have blocked me. No hard feelings, but and I'm pretty sure it's because of the lives I've been in and the boxes I've been in. When it comes to a friend that is lost, I don't care. They he was friends with many people, okay? So for am I able to put differences aside for a second? I sure am.
It's true, and that's what we should be doing. No, I think you've done everything right. Too tall. Don't. There's going to be haters. I get it, and I'm sorry that you feel like they're directing TikTok in the wrong way, but that's exactly what they do. So again,
And
just
a lot of people who
doing what
are
you're
who
doing.
who are also over, in that live are some of the same people. And I don't say this to be disrespectful by any means. I want to put this in perspective for people to help people understand, right? Are the same people that are posting RIP hair junkie. So like you're okay with just making a video, but heaven forbid people share a GoFundMe to help the fucking family. That's too much.
There's nothing wrong with it at
There's
all.
nothing wrong with that. And no one will ever be able to convince me otherwise.
And they
Until the
wouldn't have posted
brother,
it on the obituary if they didn't want it shared. And thankfully, he has a large TikTok family that we can circulate that quickly.
right, and that's what I told him, and he didn't even realize how much support he had on TikTok. He didn't. And when I tell you that what the brother described Hair Junkie to me as is exactly how he portrayed himself online. Genuine, messy, sweet, cared about people, and loved to take care of other people.
I'm going to drop for Smash.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's not like like I've seen GoFundMe's when people lose somebody and their GoFundMe is $5 to $10,000. The family's asking for $2,800.
Yep.
I also feel like, are they really mad that the GoFundMe is happening, or are they mad because you're doing it and you're spreading it around? Like, you're not doing
So
it, but you're spreading it.
that's what I want to talk about because um Pastor Petty just advertised a GoFundMe for somebody to go visit Mima and Papa because they are on hospice. Okay. And I didn't see any proof of anything that they did. At least there's an obituary. There are multiple people talking to the brother. So why the fuck do you, Pastor Petty, get to do whatever the fuck you want to do on this app without anybody questioning you, but nobody else does? Period. It's the double standards, and that's why I was so glad to leave there. And I'm not going to turn it into that. But like you guys said, he was found unalived. Nobody was expecting this. It's not fair that somebody else gets to put up a GoFundMe and not be questioned, and nobody else can. And like, it would be different, Smash, if I was on here trying to collect Cash Apps, right? Or to collect PayPals or whatever the case may be, but I'm literally sharing the GoFundMe that the fucking family created.
Yeah,
It's
like
no different.
who
Who does anybody remember who had the GoFundMe for this lady that was gonna go visit me, mom, papa? Does anybody know that info by any chance?
I don't know. I don't watch Petty like that. I mean,
I don't either.
I very rarely like I've talked shit on him a couple times here and there, but like I don't be speaking on him like that all the time. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's wild to me that we're gonna keep going in circles, Petty. Like let's call it like it is. Like you don't like me, cool, great, but for fuck's sake, Hair Junkie's not here, and you didn't like him.
Right, yeah. You know how much he was always blocked. These kids, I'm gonna crash the fuck out with these kids. I'm just trying to get a quiet place. They're gonna get flushed down the toilet, I swear.
Go in the
I mean, it's a
bathroom.
little
I
late
was
for that,
just
but
gonna say, run in the toilet,
I
run in
can't.
the
I'm
bathroom.
literally outside running from them. They're just following me. Um, but he didn't, Pastor Petty didn't like Hair Junkie. I can't
No, he
tell you
didn't.
how many times. Hair Junkie was one of the people that Pastor Petty wouldn't even mention, like, oh, that's the name I can't have in here. You know what I mean? Like, you
Hmm.
know it's bad when it's that. So Pastor Petty, or whoever's watching that sits with him, you are so fucking fake. And I can't wait till every single person that sit around there and watch your fake ass realizes it. And you're just sitting alone. You're gonna let me chill. Um, Karma's a bitch, and I'm sorry to come up here cursing, but I'm literally sweating right now because I'm so upset because it just dawned on me that like what Pastor Petty gets to put up GoFundmes, but nobody else can.
Yeah,
Suck it.
So
that's not how it works.
do we remember what happened with a certain trip to Disneyland regarding a child, a baby, how people reacted to that
Yep.
over there? Um,
Stop.
and it was a MF baby. Um, it was they put up three GoFundMe's that weren't even that person's GoFundMe.
Right.
Like the way they tried to fuck that trip up, they took a lot of joy out of that trip for that family whose child was passing. So
Oh.
it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like they're a joke, all of them.
And I participated in some of that stuff. Like it makes me sick that I even. Anyway, I'm not trying. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to
But at
turn it
Yeah,
least
into
you
that.
I
can
did
see
too.
it now. I just came up because I wanted to use it as comparison. It's what
Yeah.
they do. They
It's
anything
that.
that people
It's
do
right.
that doesn't agree with are fucking
It's okay for
it's
him or them to do it, right? With no
exactly that's
questions
my
asked.
point.
But if, I mean,
Yes.
I've seen all the proof I need to see, right? I've
Yep.
seen all the proof I need to see. And I've even got some reservations because the last time that this happened to me, um, you know what I mean? I was iffy at first, but I've seen the proof I need to see. And
I
Petty
know what you mean,
to sit there
Smash.
and tell, I didn't even watch it. I've just heard about it. I haven't even seen it today. Um, but I cannot believe he would go up there and say some stuff like that. Like
And I
ridiculous.
also too want to say that like
I personally am not grouping people with Petty because there were a lot of people who follow Petty that were very active in the lives that happened this morning and were all very supportive of what was going on, right? And so I just hope that when that live happened, whatever was said, something clicked or registered and said, hey,
Right.
well, we've got two people. You know, I know a lot of people don't like Bougie. I thought Bougie was in contact with the sister. I don't talk to Bougie like that. I don't know. All I know is my personal experience, right? With the
Right.
person who has the phone, which is the fucking brother.
This
You're
is why I
doing an
left
amazing
anti-scam.
thing.
This is why I left anti or not just awareness in general. Um, stop pocket watching people. You know, you're never gonna stop it. You might slow it down for a week or two, but I mean, there's clear examples of stuff that it just doesn't help anything but make shit worse. And you're not
And
awareness, Petty, right? Should you be talking about the fucking news or something? Like, mind your business. You didn't even like Hair Junkie. With that, thank you, Bougie, for letting me up. I'm gonna drop. Love you guys.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Smash.
Smash. Love you.
You know, and then someone
it
else made
doesn't
another
make sense.
comment too about, you know, the he uploaded a live and is monetizing off of it, right? I don't pocket watch people.
Um,
I don't know, but what I do know is that the family asked that that not happen. And
right.
Yep.
when you go through the live, I guess when there's a bunch of ads, that means that they're getting paid for the video. I don't know how fucking YouTube works. I don't know.
That's true.
But
They are too tall. You're right.
and so like the audacity, I just don't. And this has nothing to do with I don't hate Petty. I just don't go over there anymore. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But at the end
Yep.
of the day, there is somebody who used to be here who is no longer here. And so, for the love of God, like, if you don't, I'm not begging or asking anybody to believe me. If you don't believe me, that's fine. You don't have to donate. Okay? That's
Yep.
fine. I don't need anybody to believe me. I don't need anybody to respect me. I don't need any of that from none of you. I'm good. I'm good. I just wanted to
I
help the family by
respect you,
sharing the
girl.
GoFundMe. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, you're doing an amazing thing. Don't let these fuckers stop you from doing what you know you are here to do.
Yep.
Because somebody needs to be there for that family and help delegate and do everything you're doing. He's just doing this because it's you and it's bougie and it's
And
whatever. It's disgusting,
like Smashley said, if you're not donating, then shut your mouth. I have
right?
literally heard people over there say that. If you didn't donate, don't talk about it. So what is the issue here?
Yep.
Yeah.
There should not be no issue. The last thing the family wanted was drama. And you're disrespecting the family's wishes by creating lies and drama. It's not fair. If somebody is in contact with another family member, then say that. But don't just do the dry
Imply it
bones
or,
when there are
yeah.
multiple people who are in direct contact with the family.
Mm-hmm.
And prove it. Like
Okay,
you said,
Dory.
prove it. Because anybody can say, hey, I'm his brother. You know what I'm saying? But without that proof, then how are they, like anybody? They're just making shit up, in my opinion.
So, I listen, I know that a lot of y'all want to look out for me, and I love and I appreciate that. But when I say that I am mentally exhausted, like, I don't want to
Oh,
hear about none of the drama or the lies. I am probably going to take a break until the laughing competition on Thursday. Just because it's just too much. Like Hair
it's a
Junkie and I
lot.
were very close. I want to remind people that when that platform was making fun of Hair Junkie, belittling Hair Junkie, dragging
Oh,
Hair Junkie, I was on the phone with him for hours. He was so fucking upset. And it wasn't just that platform that did it. It was a lot of
multiple.
his close friends that did it to him
Yeah.
too. So it's not like I just came about the woodwork. Everybody had
hmm
been knowing that I was friends with Hair Junkie because some people didn't like it. And I didn't care. If you don't do nothing personally to me, I don't care. I don't do that in real life. I'm not gonna do that online.
But they're just trying to start rumors just to start rumors. You know what I mean? Like, they just want to be so hateful and bring everybody to their miserable level. Like, what does it? The GoFundMe has nothing to do with them. And like you said, if they didn't donate, shut the fuck up. Like, or don't donate. How about that? Don't share it. Just don't talk about it. Period.
It's and here's the thing is it is no different than you scrolling on Facebook and seeing a family member post a GoFundMe because they've lost a loved one. And what do? You share it to use your platform
Mm-hmm.
to help raise money, correct?
Exactly.
Yes.
This is no different. This is no different. It would be a whole different ball game if me or somebody else created the GoFundMe, but we didn't.
And then they would also know too his wishes about if you're going to hold a live on him specifically to shut your gifts off because he doesn't want anybody gaining. So if
Correct.
did he have his gifts on today? He wouldn't
I
have
don't
known.
know.
I would imagine he would respect that. So clearly he's not talking to anybody important because they would have said, shut your gifts off if he knew it was about hair junkie.
Right. Right.
It's too much. Like he needs to just sit the fuck down, leave people alone, let people do whatever they want. Even his people are probably not agreeing with what he's saying, but are scared to say anything because, again, they don't want to get voted out of the cabana or whatever the fuck it is this week.
And here like it's always okay for someone to buy from somebody and support small
Mm-hmm.
businesses and to send gifts through a PO box or whatever the case or put up a GoFundMe. It's okay,
Yep.
but when a human life is no longer here, it's an issue. Like, can we use our brains? Do you know how morbid this sounds?
Yeah, it's gross. Like
It's
it's gross even
disgusting.
for him.
And like,
Even for him, it's low.
let's pray to God, right? Let's pray to God or whoever it is that you pray to that nothing ever happens to you to where your family is in a situation where they have to create a GoFundMe and people with attitudes like that don't share it and your family suffers. Because I won't be the one. That won't be me. Forever and always share a GoFundMe. If I see an RIP or somebody shares it, I always engage and I always repost to help because it might come across somebody who may be able to donate, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with people helping other people. Stop the shit. It's gross. It's nasty. The world needs people to help each other right now. There is nothing wrong with that. And I found a clip of Hair Junkie and I posted it. And this was during the time that he was being dragged for supporting Blue. And his exact words were, he said something along the lines of, I don't understand why, if someone needs help, why can't someone help them?
Yep.
Why?
They're just, it's okay for their people to do it if they need it on the back end. Like, I got dragged for lending, well, not lending, I'm sorry, for giving my friend money. He called me a scammer. I'm like, how the fuck am I a scammer when I'm giving the money? Dummy. Like, sorry. He just fucking irritates me. And this just takes it to a whole other level of irritation. Like, this is low even for him,
Well,
I think.
listen, the internet can call me what they want, but and I don't care. Call me whatever it is that you want to call me. I don't care. I live my life by doing the next right thing, even if sometimes if it's the hardest decision, because I have to. And I felt that it
Yep.
was right to share it because the family asked. If they did not
Mm-hmm.
need the donations, if it was not if it was already prearranged, the obituary would not say at the end, actually, hold, please.
Donations. Yeah. It wouldn't have said anything like that.
Absolutely beast mode.
Mm-hmm.
Can you big box me real quick, T? If the family did not, if this was a paid, already arranged thing. The family would not have put, if anyone would like to contribute or donate to the expenses of his passing, your generosity would be greatly appreciated. They don't just type that in there for shits and giggles. They type it
Nope.
in there because they mean it. They need help. It was an unexpected loss. 1 + 1 = 2. I don't care where you sit. I don't care. I don't care who you support. I am friends with people over there. I am friends with people over there. Like, I don't care. That doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is like, let's look at the facts. Not everybody's a scammer. Not everybody is trying to collect money and do some shady, shisty shit on the back end. Okay? The obituary says it right here. Oh my gosh, his GoFundMe is over $1,000.
Aw,
Ugh.
that's wonderful.
That is awesome.
And do you guys even know the relief they're going to feel when they see that? Just in
Yeah.
one day, just in one
Yep.
fucking day, they went from 0 because he passed on the 6th. So they've
Right.
had to have that. They've had to have the GoFundMe. Let me see if I can see when they made the GoFundMe.
Anyways, I'm gonna drop. I just wanted to add that about them over there and my irritation and
Yep.
how great you're doing of a job, Too Tall
Yep. Thank you,
and Ushi
Joyce.
and fuck
Thank you,
everybody.
Joyce.
Thank you.
I love you guys.
I love you, Joyce.
Love you too, honey.
I'm happy I met all you
Less
kids.
than 20. Absolutely. I'm glad I met everyone of y'all
Yep.
too.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't find. I can't
Less than
find the
20,
date.
24 hours.
Bougie said that she thinks it was Friday.
Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Probably Thursday or Friday, because I didn't find out about it until I think it was either Friday night or Saturday, but I waited to confirm to make sure that it was legit. Because I had seen a page post to GoFundMe and I was like, hold on 1 second, let me see if this is real because I didn't want we know people on the app like to take and use crises and there was another reason why I also wanted to wait, but I'm not going to disclose that because it's not anyone's
Yep.
fucking business. But I wanted to make sure that the money was going to
Yep.
a person in the family who organized it, right? And the
Yes.
thing is, on the GoFundMe, it even says that you can contact. Okay, he just texted me back. Actually, the brother just texted me back. Here's what I sent to the brother. Okay, so I sent the brother a message and I said, there is a creator on TikTok that is stating that the family has said that they do not want funds anymore, that the service was already prearranged and prepaid for, and he just responded to me, that is not true, and he is still typing. So here, take it or leave it. It's not true.
Although you don't like me that much.
CCB, are you wanting a box?
People just need to leave people alone.
No.
That makes me sick on my stomach.
Because and the reason why I asked is because we know Hair Junkies family is big, and I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss something in the times that we hadn't been speaking because I'm not like on the brother's ass asking, 5,000 questions. But if someone made a donation and he said, I did make the GoFundMe, by the way, is what he just said. So, okay, the brother of the man who passed made the GoFundMe himself. He just texted me and said, no, was not prepaid. No, it is not taken care of. Yes, the family needs the help. That is why the GoFundMe is there. I don't know who else you guys want to hear this from. Jesus Christ himself? I don't understand.
I don't think even that would convince them.
Y'all gonna get haunted.
It's sick. Hush, I'm getting mad.
And here's the thing, I don't even think it's because he doesn't believe it. I think he's just doing it to be mean.
I agree, T.
Hey, where's So Tall?
She's paused right quick. She's messaging somebody.
Okay. So Tall,
I'm
Yes.
serious.
I love you. Stop explaining this.
No, and it's not even for petty. It's for everybody, right? Because
I get it,
that's what
but
people do is paint narratives, and I'm not about to have that happen because the brother didn't want that to happen.
I know and I get it. Petty is just a sick individual who is fucking angry at the world because he don't get his way.
I couldn't imagine living life like that, man.
That is that is what it is. He is sick. He is angry at the world because he can't get his way. When he don't get his way, he throws a fucking tantrum and he spins a narrative and he lies.
Yeah, so Just 10 said, I heard Petty say something about it, but the chat corrected him and he said okay. Okay, but here's the point. Maybe he needs to just stick with news, since he doesn't know how to research shit or message people and talk to them about something before he runs at the mouth.
That's the problem. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. He never has done that. He spits shit off out of his mouth before fact checking anything
And
at
if
all.
he and if he did correct himself, then I appreciate that. But what I'm saying is that like this is where a lot of our issues come from, and like I'm just disappointed, and I don't even know why I should be. But like, and a part of me thinks the brother's listening right now because I haven't heard from the brother all day until I just mentioned that, and he responded to me. So if the brother is listening, I am so fucking sorry that people on this app are so fucking evil. It is not fair.
Absolutely.
It's not fair. And let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Petty has no right to speak on Hair Junkie at all because that he couldn't stand Hair Junkie. He talked a lot of shit about Hair Junkie, and it pisses me off. It pissed me off so bad that he went live and he had that hat and him glasses on. Like, are you fucking serious right now? Because you talked a lot of shit on Hair Junkie, Petty. You had no right to even do that.
Too tall. Please
I'm
do
a hot
not.
because I'm gonna lose my cool if I
Please
don't.
do not let anyone on this fucking app, especially him, change you one fucking bit. Your heart and how you care for people is why everyone loves you and has as much, awe of you. I know this hurts, but please don't let his hateful and angry self ever change anything. What you do for your community, what you do for people here on this app that you've never met, what you are doing for Hair Junkie right now. Please do not let him get to you.
I'm not. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Like, there's not a single soul that could change my heart.
I'm
I
gonna
know that
say,
because if y'all knew me 6 years ago, like, I worked really hard to be where I am today, and that's a part of my recovery is being honest and helping others. That's how I feed my recovery, helping others without fucking expectation, because I know that when you put it into the universe gives it back to you.
Yep.
I
Tuta, I
don't
just
want
want to
no
come up
bad karma.
because I
Yeah, what's
could
up?
I could hear you tear up. Okay, and I just want you to know that you have been, as long as I've known you, a voice for so many people that don't have a voice or don't have a strong voice. Hair Junkie, unfortunately, right now does not have a voice, and you are being the voice. So don't let ignorant people, get you down, make you cry, frustrate you. Literally, that dude got like 10 people in his life that actually probably trust him. I mean, you know what I mean? We're if we had to compare armies, no army on your side or his side, like your army would work or be a lot bigger than his. I'm screwing up my words right now. I'm sorry, but you are a saint. You do a lot for everybody. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. You're doing great, honey. I just want to let you know. Okay.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that. And listen, I don't want to make this about me by any means at all. I'm just frustrated with humanity, not even just on the app, just humanity in fucking general, right?
I
Like
get you, girl.
it's just disappointing. I don't want to live in a world like that. I don't, and it's just the sad reality of is that we are, you know. And
Yeah.
I sent the brother a message back, and I said, you know, unfortunately, people on the internet are evil. Um, you worry about grieving and taking care of the things that you need to take care of, and I'm going to continue to help spread the word on the GoFundMe. And he did see that there was over $1,000 raised.
Good. Awesome.
It went from zero at 7:30 this morning to over $1,000.
That's awesome.
So to everybody who donated, thank you so much. I listen, I if I could have avoided being the person to come and do all this, I would have, but I couldn't just be like, "Oh, let me know if there's anything I can do to help," and then they share the GoFundMe with me, and then me just not do nothing with it because I it doesn't sit well with me. I can't.
Yeah.
There's just no way.
Yeah.
I would do it for anybody on this app, no matter where they sit.
Yep.
And for what I just did, if people want to come after me, let them.
What'd you
I
just
didn't.
do?
I did my live for Hair Junkie
Well, why would they come after you?
because weren't never in his box. Apparently, I don't know him real well, and all that. Well, you know what, people? I don't care. I did it for Hair Junkie, and I'm gonna fight for him for no matter what. And I didn't hear Mr. Shove It Up His Ass Pringles, but if I would have, I would have had went off. But for Mr. Demure Mikey, I heard your ass last night. And I was hurt about that, but you know what? Karma's a bitch. And I hope like hell that karma bites you in the ass 10 times worse. And Too Tall, I love you for what you're doing, honey.
Thank
You
you. I mean,
keep you keep
I'm not doing more than what you guys are doing by sharing the GoFundMe.
no,
Like
but you know
literally.
what you're doing? You're doing God's work.
Well, I mean, I do it in real life in the streets, and that's just who I am. I mean, there is no change in it. It's either that or be a piece of shit person who did a lot of bad things, and I refuse to be that person anymore. So I appreciate,
What you're
you know,
doing, what you're doing right now, honey, God will bless you 10 times fold.
You
and
have
if you
such a
don't,
pure
I'm okay
heart.
with that too.
You may not know when, but he will.
Thank you,
And
Nerdy
for
Nike, for pointing that out. Thank you for pointing that out, Nerdy Nike. Thank you. I just hope people see that comment, and I just hope people realize because thank you for that comment.
and for the people that sit there and let him say shit, they ought to be ashamed of themselves.
Especially if you're making videos about RIP hair junkie and you're posting clips, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if like we need to if you know the truth like and not and if you don't feel comfortable using your voice that's fine too. I get it because there are a lot of situations where I'm not comfortable getting in boxes and using my voice. I'm not. But with this I am because we have all lost somebody and we know how hard it is on the family.
But you keep doing
So
what you're doing, because I'm gonna be right behind you every step of the way.
I appreciate that. But yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna promote the GoFundMe because like I just said, if you missed it, The brother did confirm that that rumor is not true. The family has never once said that the services was prepaid or pre-planned. There was none of that. That is not true. They desperately still need the help. The GoFundMe is in my bio, and the GoFundMe will stay in my bio until after his service. So you're more than welcome to click it. It's a safe link, or I'm pretty sure you can go to the GoFundMe website yourself and just search it up, and find it that way, because that's how others have found it. If you don't feel comfortable clicking links, I understand. You can also copy the link and put it in your bio, or make a video and just get the word out, because you know what does it hurt to get the word out, right? I would do
Oh,
it for any of you, and I hope that one day if something happened to me, y'all would do it for me too. You hear what I'm saying? Like, you
Yes.
Damn
come
straight.
together. You come
Oh, I
together
would.
when there's loss.
Yep.
So I'm gonna hop off here. I'm definitely gonna be taking me a little fucking break until Thursday, because I can't do this. Is exactly what the family did not want. Um,
Yeah.
they don't want the drama. They want Hair Junkie to be remembered in a positive, funny light. We all know Hair Junkie was a messy bitch. We know that, right?
Yep.
He was in a lot of drama. We know that. But
Yep.
if you're going to play clips of Hair Junkie, let it be in a positive light. Respect the
Yeah.
family's wishes. Do not monetize off of it.
Yep.
Do not have your gifts on if you're going to have a live about Hair Junkie. Like, I'm not saying if we're in a live, like now, for example, this live was not originally about Hair Junkie. It was about something else, and I came in and took it left. She's not going to end the live and turn the gifts off. The family's talking about people collecting sympathy gifts in Hair Junkie's loss.
Right. Yep.
So I'm gonna hop down. I'm gonna go back to watching Netflix because fuck this shit. Thank you guys for the
Okay.
kind words. I appreciate it. And the GoFundMe link is in my bio.
Mama Bear said that she sent you a message. I tried to get that up before she dropped. Oh, hold on. You want the? Hold on. Let me get you in the big box. Oh,
Oh my gosh. Why does it always do that to me? Oh my god, it's doing it still, I think.
do the one that's kind of like silhouetted. That's not so white with the
Mm.
arm raised. Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh. Always fucking haters, man. Some negative Nancy's. Too tall, I really do hope that you don't take any of this personally. Seriously. Always. Smash, you're the one that got me started on drinking water. So it's really, I owe it to you that I live longer. Thank you.
Hey T, I came up because I was in that other live, and if you don't want me to say anything that was said, I will not tell you. But I was just gonna ask a ask a question and then just tell you something small that was said. But I don't want to tell you if you don't want to hear it.
She's in the bathroom right now. She'll be right back.
Oh, you mean I went through all that? She's not even here.
Yeah. That's my wife for you.
Thank you.
Are you talking about the ho 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 live over there?
Yeah. Yeah, the hose live. No, I'm.
The triple hose lives? I'll send this to T. She can post it on a green screen if she wants to. Cause I'm gonna hop on down.
Tell her, take it. There she is.
Hello.
Hey, T. No, I was just saying, I was in that other live and I heard a couple of things. I don't want to tell you anything if you don't want to hear it.
Oh, you talking about Scammy?
Yeah.
Oh no, go ahead, because I don't give a fuck.
Okay, I wasn't in there very long because I
Yeah,
was
you're
getting
fine.
mad. Um, I did put in the comment though. See, a lot of times I get things confused, so I don't like to go into a live and try to fight because I'm not on all the lives. I don't know all the details,
Yeah,
so that's why I don't say a lot.
yeah.
But I did put in the comments. I said, didn't 13 make a song about Dora and unaliving herself?
3 of them.
Oh, it was 3. See, I didn't know that. Okay,
Yep.
well, so that comment was not read by the host.
Of course not.
And there was a couple people that responded to me and they said that she apologized and took ownership of it.
Yesterday.
And
Yep.
I didn't even know that she apologized. But I mean, it doesn't, still, it all goes back. You don't have to accept the apology. She did it.
Yep.
You know, it's vile. So, so I did bring that up, but of course it was looked over.
Yes, broken. I see you.
She
Yeah.
did scumbags, including called y'all scumbags, and I mean I could be, I don't know, since I'm over here,
Yeah.
including Dora, which I was kind of surprised about.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, bitch, cunt, scum of the earth. I don't fucking care. I really don't.
um, right. Well, yeah, because I mean it's just a word. Who cares? Um, and then, like I said, I was only in there probably 5 minutes at the most.
Mm-hmm.
And then her one of her number one people, Sassy, had said something about that T thinks she's something since all the young people come in here.
What?
I said, no. I said, it's young and old. There's all ages in here. So I did correct her on that. But that was, basically all that was said. My thing is, I was wanting to find out about the song. I did not know that she apologized.
Yeah, she did. She
And
did yesterday because they wanted to come in here and kind of like we were arguing a little bit back and forth, and of course she's gonna apologize for it, but that doesn't mean that the next time she gets mad, she's not gonna do another one.
right. But yeah, just, they're just going to have offline conversations
Hmm.
and then she was upset that she got doxxed.
Yeah, I noticed that I also got a message that she said we doxed, or that I doxed all of them. Um, I don't, it was two to three that I remember that he called out their addresses. The Florida man called out their addresses. Scammy Claus, I know for sure, and Meg's, I know for sure. Um, I'm not sure about 13.
He did mention uh, Pennsylvania. I remember about Pennsylvania. I couldn't tell you the town, but I'm pretty sure he did say something about. Well, no, wait. Yeah, 13. Yeah.
Yeah, so there was three. There was Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and Michigan.
Can I say something real
Um,
quick?
yeah.
And then I'm gonna drop. Sorry, I always come up here and just demand to be first in line. I apologize, but
It's okay, Smash.
I don't like to sit up here, so I gotta jump in and jump out. But anyways, a little birdie told me, allegedly, that Scammy Claus was in my chat last night, taking screenshots of all the people in my chat.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
She did say she was going to do that, and she was going to have her people do that too. But go ahead. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
and so you're good. So I just want to let Scammy Claus know that I hope she can take those screenshots, shove them up her plum, and I hope each name that she screenshots gives her a paper cut. You should have stuck. You should have stuck with someone else, girl, because you're fucking weird. But anyways, thank you. Bye.
Hey, you're welcome.
Smash,
Bye.
Smash Lady, you want me to say it? She can stick it up her ass.
Um, saying we're lying. Things are taken care of. No, they're not.
Hey.
Eddie needs to shut the fuck up.
Okay, never mind. You already heard. That's what I was gonna come in here. He's saying that the memorial service has already happened. That we could call that 708 number at the top. Blah 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 blah. Basically calling his family crooked.
What?
Yes,
Okay.
He don't know shit.
I
He
know.
needs to just shut up and sit down.
Just so we don't get even more mad. I'm sure people are going to be watching it that need to be watching it, but I would just ignore it. Cuz he's doing it to
Well,
piss
he needs
to
to
piss us
worry about
off.
shoving chicken up his fucking rear end and videotaping it for the world to collect money. That's what the fuck he
And I
needs to
say the
worry
people that's
about.
in his box is just as damn nasty as he is.
Preach it, Dora.
I couldn't get over here
He
quick
needs to
enough
worry
to
about
tell you.
somebody's fucking neighbor's chicken going missing and being found in his anal glands is what he needs to worry about.
By his mean
Well,
shit.
Um
Oop.
so I don't know how he thinks he would see. He needs to quit listening to some of his people, because some of his people and some of the people that messages him things, whether snap through Snapchat or Instagram or whatever, some of them lead him in the wrong direction,
Can
and
I just say something to you?
he just goes, yes.
I'm gonna run a Maggie Foster. Send in to the GoFundMe. Send in.
Sign
And I'll
Send
in.
send money to
in.
I'll send money whoever I fucking want to send money. He don't tell me not to send no money.
Sign
I
in.
need $50 for a concert. I need $50
Give a
for a
fuck.
concert.
My question is, how would he know any of this?
The GoFundMe is in the brother's fucking name.
it's in the freaking obituary that they
Why?
need help.
No, the memorial service has not happened. He's being fucking cremated. You know what happens when you get cremated? You get put in a fucking urn. And then you have a celebration of life.
And
This
that
is
takes a couple
What
days at
happens?
least.
this is how sick he is. That he would, instead of using and not really using it, but uh taking this, oh, how do I want to say it? Doing good with this. He is doing the worst.
Is there a
And
free organization where he is? Because I'll donate to that shit too.
it's very shameful that you would pretty well spit on the family and the deceased. That's what's so sad.
But see, what gets me is his people can sit over there and watch him do this shit like this.
But
Yep, he
okay,
said, hey guys, warning, he's sending people to report the fucking GoFundMe.
Oh
are
my
you fucking
god!
serious? Tell shit. Can can somebody get a hold and have him end it so they don't lose that money?
I'm on it.
He's a piece of shit. That's a
Uh,
piece. That's a
What
piece
an
of
ass.
shit.
Megan, you're in here. Can you please get a hold of the brother, please?
I guarantee you that.
Or Bougie, if you're in here still?
I swear to God, I hope karma bites every one of their motherfucking asses.
yeah, they're reporting the GoFundMe. He's sending people to go report it.
Because he's a big.
Y'all are fucking sick.
You guys give me like 30 seconds. Where am
Yep.
I at? 30 seconds.
Okay.
Hey, oh, damn it, Megan. 1 second. Real quick. I've never, ever, ever said this before, but everyone go over and, is he live right now? Go report his live. Fuck
Yes, he's live
that
right now.
dickhead. Fuck you, Petty. Shame on you.
I can't stand people like you.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm at work. I have 30 seconds. What the hell is going on?
Pastor Petty is.
Betty is live sending people to report the GoFundMe and said that the services has already happened and do not donate.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
No.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Can you
No.
can you please get a hold of the brother
Yes,
to warn
goodbye.
them? Thank you. Love you.
Everybody needs to
Oh,
start.
yes, mother.
Everybody needs to start writing him up, and just keep writing him up, day after day, hour after hour. Just write him up. He's a piece of shit for real.
Yes. Yep. I agree.
That's a family that needs
Facts.
he's
Facts, hubby.
I've known he
Hey,
was a. I've known he was a piece of shit. Hey, Mother Moon.
I just wanted to kind of tell my story. It was last minute when my mom passed. Like, we knew she was going to pass, but my family didn't have a lot of money. So we had to put her cremation on a credit card and then work to pay that off. And we had to ask for, when people came to the memorial, to donate funds so we could help pay it off. A lot of times, funeral homes will not proceed with anything until you pay it off.
Just really, really, really quick. He just said CJ called the funeral home and verified.
That's what I'm saying. For the funeral home to do anything, they have to. So I can guarantee you a credit card was used. Okay, and they need help paying that off.
So CJ called the services. Yes, he's already been cremated, but his mother. It could be that he was already cremated, but his celebration of life is not until the 26th.
And you cannot get his remains unless you pay them off.
The thing is, you can't leave it all up to one person to pay. Like, they probably need help paying it. It doesn't matter if it was put on a credit card or not, so things could get moving. They still need help paying for it. This isn't difficult to
Karma's gonna
understand.
bite you in the ass.
Yeah,
My question is, why is CJ inserting herself in shit that doesn't concern her at all?
I lost respect for that lady, if that's true.
This is something that Too Tall and Megan are in contact with the family. Bougie is in contact with the family. None of us are collecting money for the family. We're just telling them where they can go.
So somebody go report the GoFundMe that Petty put up on the fucking screen.
I can't even talk correctly. I'm so pissed.
Can somebody drop for Too Tall?
These people are asking
I
for
will, because I'm
less.
going to go over there and get his cash, his thing.
Okay.
These people are asking for less than $3,000.
Oh, he's got me blocked.
This is just gross. Like, it's not like they're asking for thousands of
Now, where did
dollars.
Too Tall go? No, she wasn't. Oh.
No, they're just asking for help.
Hey.
I received a message. Can someone mute? Sorry. I received a message saying, and I'm not going to say who, somebody called the cremation service place, and the cremation service place said that it was paid in full and has been. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't know when they called, but when I called at 7:30 this morning, I didn't ask that question. All I asked was, how can we donate? Because again, the obituary says if you'd like to donate to help a family, and also too, have people not laid people to rest before? The worry of, I mean, they had the GoFundMe and the GoFundMe was at zero. So of course they came up with the money, but that doesn't mean that they had it.
Yep.
That's what I came up here to say. Like, I deal with end of life services every single day. And
CJ's a nasty bitch too.
Hey, don't do that.
they people put people's stuff on their credit card all the time and then struggle for years. Like, the people who are donating are people who loved and care about Hair Junkie and wouldn't want his family to struggle because they had to lay him to rest. So regardless of if it's been paid off, like, that's none of our business. What are
And
we
it
doing?
right, it's none of our business. And my question is, with all due respect, if you were not friends with him and did not support him, why are you calling these places? Do you know how many calls that place probably received today? Families pay shit off? I don't know. All I know is that the family needed fucking help. Not everything is a scam, you guys. I know it's the internet, but not everything is a scam. And the brother is very much so paying attention and watching. They could have they could have easily paid it off because they have 12 days. They have 12 fucking days to get it paid off. They could have paid the money and not, I'm sorry. They could have paid the money and not had it. We don't know, and it's not our fucking business. It's not like they're asking for 10 fucking grand. They're asking for the amount for the cremation that they probably paid for. I don't know. I didn't ask that question because it wasn't my business.
Exactly.
Hey T, we don't give a fuck anymore, right?
Can I
We
say something real quick?
absolutely do not give a fuck.
Hold,
Sorry to
hold
cut
on,
you
right
off.
after I do. Right after I do. It is fucking wild, you nasty bitch, that you would call a fucking funeral home and disgrace him after you sat there on that fucking panel and let them talk the nastiest shit about that man. And what about you don't go real life, CJ? Because I know for a fucking fact that you tried to incriminate me going real life. So come on, little girl, let's have a talk.
All respect lost for that one.
And we all know, okay, someone just said in the comments that they'd made a call and that he had already been cremated. Okay, so that makes the point even more clear, right? Because when it comes to cremation, I don't know much about it, but I know that there's a certain time you have to cremate somebody. They probably paid the expense of money that they did not have
Right.
and made a GoFundMe to see if people would help because they couldn't afford it.
Correct.
Yeah, it's usually within a day or two.
I
If
mean,
if
what is the
that.
what and now you're going to report it and take the money?
Also, let's just face it, like just some facts. You know, I understand that some of y'all people weren't such fucking good friends with him, but you do realize he lost his job months before he passed, right? He probably made it through all of his fucking savings. You don't think he might have been struggling when Sissy moved out? You don't think that someone could use a little bit of fucking money to help bury or pay for the cremation? Like, are we fucking that gross?
Well, and to be completely honest, it wouldn't matter if he had $1 million in his estate. They can't use that money. It's not settled yet.
Exactly.
Probate
I was
court
going to
takes
say,
years.
shame on every one of you over there at fucking called. And CJ, I don't know if you called or not. If you did, go ahead and block me because I just lost all respect for you. Every bit of the respect I had, I lost for you. Second of all, Petty, you're not awareness no more, right? Thought you don't do awareness, Petty. Why are you even speaking on it? Because you sat there, out of everybody, you berated You berated and you talked shit on Hair Junkie. You talked shit on him.
But did
You
he
put
put
that
up a
man down.
GoFundMe, Nikki?
Hold on. Hold on. Petty, do you want to talk about your brother's GoFundMe that he's got? Yeah, I
Why
just
would
found
you
it.
need a GoFundMe for your brother, Petty?
Petty's brother has a GoFundMe. Big box man, I'll show you.
Isn't he in jail?
And he's in and get the kicker. His brother is sitting in jail right now.
That's what I thought. Sorry, I never mind. Give me out as
Go
well.
Yeah,
report.
I
Go
don't want
report it.
I don't want nothing to do with none of that. All I am saying is that not everything is a scam, and if you have laid somebody to rest before, it's oh wow, $7,000 is a lot of money.
To fight
Yeah.
false charges
Too
and
tall. I
sue.
was just trying to get you in here in hopes that we could get in contact to either put a pause or try to save what has been done
Yeah.
because we know what they're fucking capable of. But I love your heart so much that I'm asking you to leave because you might lose some disrespect because I'm a fucking about done
Yeah,
with this
I am
one.
about to log off on all of my, I mean, I planned on doing that anyways. I'm gonna log off and take a break because this has been exhausting. But
But
I
know
am
that
gonna say
I
this
love you.
now. If you do report that GoFundMe, respectfully, please unfollow and block me. You don't have to say a thing. I am asking you to unfollow and block me because what is happening right now is the most morbid, sick thing I have ever seen and heard of.
Yep.
Your brains are literally consumed with hatred and judgment and whatever it is, and that's not my business. I don't care. All I know is that how hard it is to bury or cremate somebody. It is not hard to understand that the family very well could have already called and paid for it because they have less than 2 weeks. But that doesn't mean they didn't have the money to do it. When shit happens like that, people come together and make shit happen because they have to. There is no not paying for a cremation or burial. You have to.
Well, and that
Archie
doesn't
wants
mean
to.
that the celebration of life isn't going to cost something.
Correct.
Because
Here.
Cost. And for RT wants to know what's going on. So Petty is telling his people to go report the GoFundMe of Hair Junkie. They called the funeral home.
Too tall. Can I just say something really quick before you do log off?
Yeah.
Make sure you're checking in with yourself and don't take on more than you can. I know you're like passionate and you loved him, but like delegate some things to other people if it's getting too much. Like people you trust. It doesn't have to, I
Yeah,
would be more than willing to
I
help
am.
you with anything.
I am logging off. I am done with this. I will keep I didn't want to do this in the first place, but again, I'm not one to just be like, "Oh, nope, I'm going to let it sit," right? The family created it. It's going to stay in my bio until after the services because
yeah.
I mean, I just don't understand. Like people really need to get out and touch some fucking grass and get back in tune with fucking reality because not everything is a scam. There's a life that has been lost here, and I have seen promotion of things over there, but this is not okay. I don't understand. Now you're going to report it and take money from them,
Well, didn't
from a
they?
family who's grieving.
I mean, Petty has done fundraisers on his platform.
Yep. Yep.
That wasn't a, what is it? What does he call it? A what? Was it 503? Whatever C, whatever it is. I don't even know what
Yeah.
the fuck I'm talking about.
501c3.
That one. That one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna log off for a couple days. That was my plan anyways, after I, announced what the brother and I had talked about and he asked me to announce. I'm gonna call the brother and talk to the brother, but yeah, I'm done with it. I'm asking all 245 of you, do
Oh,
not
plus Petty's
tell
people
me,
because they're streaming.
okay, I don't want to hear about no clips. I don't want to hear about none of it. I don't care, okay? It's
I
not
want
like
to.
I'm in contact since they're streaming. It's not like I'm in contact with some random stranger who lived down the street from here, Junkie. When I called this morning, I didn't say, "Hey, is everything already paid for?" Because it's not my business to ask that. That's not my business. I wanted to know the obituary said, if you'd like to help support and donate, in the bottom of the obituary, if you read it, and I couldn't find anywhere on the website to donate through. They wouldn't put that if they didn't need help. Like, let's
Jenny,
use our
can you go
common
for a
sense
minute?
here. Let's use our common sense here. The family could have easily paid the however much and made a GoFundMe because it could have put him in the hole. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh,
I just want to say really quick, since Petty is streaming and all those assholes over there listening, I hope to God all of you have your finances in order to where you guys don't leave your family in debt. If you're gonna bitch and moan about a fucking GoFundMe for someone's funeral that you literally just monetized, Petty, you monetized Hair Junkie. You didn't even fucking like him. So get your finances in order. Go do your little bullshit battles so that you don't have to have a GoFundMe made for your funeral services. You're a fucking sick asshole. And CJ, you're a fucking cunt.
So did CJ call the funeral home?
yeah, she said she
It
did.
doesn't matter
CJ,
if it was. He is
This was none of their
neglecting
business.
so bad. It doesn't matter if it was paid for. You don't know what those people had to sacrifice to pay up front for that. That GoFundMe literally says to help the family.
Yep.
Yep. CJ,
It doesn't even fucking matter. You are a disgusting, disgraceful piece of fucking shit.
CJ, respectfully, I need you to block me because I just lost all respect for you, CJ. All respect I had for you, I just lost.
Well,
Petty,
Kendra should probably stop running her mouth on Too Tall.
Petty, how about you discuss your brother's GoFundMe that he's got up and him sitting in jail? You know, where's this stemming from? Is it jealousy? Because you, Petty, you fucking Petty, and 90% of your motherfucking congregation over there has talked shit on Hair Junkie. Y'all didn't fucking like him. And it pisses me off that you sit there and you act like you care when you are nothing but a piece of shit chicken fucker, Petty. That's all you are. Go stick a fucking other chicken in your fucking ass, you piece of shit.
Oh.
Petty
Did you get
put
your
his
views
brother
back?
in jail?
You have no idea what the circumstances are of that family. Then you're over there saying that the brother is estranged and pocketing the money. Are you some kind of sick fuck? Did you bother when you called to ask what the total was that they had to pay up front? Did any of you bother to ask that question while you were cherry picking, motherfucker?
And I just personally went through this. My stepdaughter, 29 years old, passed away unexpectedly back in November. She was cremated. You can't leave them sitting in the morgue. You got to pay them. You have to do something with your family member. She was cremated. We paid after the services. We didn't guarantee anything before, but it doesn't matter about that. You know, this family could have borrowed the money from somebody. Now they have to pay them back. It just infuriates me that somebody would call. If somebody was to call on my stepdaughter to find out if she was cremated, oh gosh, I don't even know what I would do because it's none of her fucking business.
Wasn't Kendra the one out here playing victim of Florida Man recently? Isn't that like the one that she was claiming victim? So why is she out here attacking other people who are grieving, who actually did care?
Because she sits right next to Petty.
Got it.
So I'm
Kendra,
just
sit
wondering
your
at
fucking
what
victim playing
point,
ass down.
when you dialed that home, was that not going real life?
100% it is. That's so private and personal. If you weren't calling to pay off the remaining balance, then what the fuck are you doing?
That's like the lowest of the low.
Like, I deal with this stuff every day, and people have to refinance
Because
their
that group over there
homes.
didn't give fucking Hair Junkie hell, didn't put him through hell, run his name through the fucking mud, and now
Absolutely
you
did. I
can't
sat
even
and
let him
watched it.
rest in fucking peace. You have to call and now terrorize his family. Are y'all fucking okay over there? Like, seriously.
Not everyone's family members are out for money and things like that. Like, they're not even asking for $3,000. I wipe my ass with
Yeah, I was just gonna say the amount is pretty specific. That's why I asked. Did anybody ask the funeral home how much it cost?
Right.
How much did that family pay? Because
Oh,
I
I
bet
highly
you,
doubt it.
I fucking bet you it's that amount. I fucking bet you. And that GoFundMe literally says to help the family. I know I don't have the spare money laying around, and I'm glad my dad pre-planned.
Stop talking on Kendra or people that aren't here.
And
Well, we're
she
talking
shouldn't be
about
over in
Petty.
another live speaking on this. How about that? They're streaming us and running their fucking mouth. Tell them to knock it off. Don't come over here and trying to police this live. Don't tell a fucking fully grown adult what the hell they're going to do.
I have a
Protect
question,
yourself.
Leslie. I have a question. How can they give a random person information? 4 months ago, I lost my dad. My daughter did everything when it came to the funeral home and all that. When I called, they would not give me no information because my name wasn't on the paperwork. So how can anybody just call and find this information out? Tell her to show proof.
$2,000 for cremation. There's also a service, and I'm sure like some memorial things involved, you know, like an urn or something for the family. It's not $16,000. It is literally $2,800, which I have been involved in several cremations, you know, of relatives of people that I interact with on the app, and that is pretty standard.
That is correct. That's
Leslie,
what
did
we
you still
paid for
want a
my dad.
box?
Nobody said it's TikTok's job, Pastor Petty. You did. You are assuming all of that based on your emotional outburst about the people that you don't like. So therefore, you are using this opportunity to rage bait for more content on your platform because you are a scumbag.
Yeah, and it's not TikTok. It's friends who actually care about Hair Junkie. It's actually
Yeah.
people who consider themselves family of Hair Junkie.
Exactly, Switzerland. They don't know the situation. And to think that it's okay to go bother a fucking family and to sit there and drag, you know, Too Tall's son has a terminal illness. At the end, at the end of the day, his lifespan is going to be significantly shortened due to the genetic disease that he has. She is already dealing. I know as a respiratory therapist, the parents of children with the condition that she has go through so fucking much. So on top of all of this, you piece of fucking shit, she is being the middleman for the family who's not even on this app. And you have enough gall to sit there and drag this fucking woman. So
So
help you
let
God, I
and
hope you sit
CJ
on a fucking
CJ, can
cactus.
I make a comment about that? Sorry, Mittens. CJ says she's looking out for Too Tall. Were you
That's
looking
what I
out
was
for
just going to
Too
say.
Tall when Petty was dragging her through the fucking mud and asking for receipts on her sick child, or just
Yeah,
now?
Preach, girl.
because none of them fucking cared. Petty is in it for money.
He
Petty,
is,
you are
and
a
attention.
begging motherfucker. You are a scammer. You are a fucking beggar.
Does he
Go
have
do
his
your
gifts on?
goddamn
I have a
battles
question. Are
and
his
leave
gifts on
our
while he's
family
His
doing
alone.
gifts
this?
are on. He is not
Of
turning them
course
off.
they are. Of course they
Yeah.
are.
Hey, Patty, who's making money off of it right now? Who's making money off of it right now?
How much did you get paid for that fucking YouTube video that had what, 5 to 8 fucking commercials in it because you wanted to get your bag? You fucking beggar. You're a fucking scammer. You're a fucking weak ass man, and you're a dumb fucking cunt, CJ.
And you go around and pick on women. Like, I don't get it. What is with these grown ass men on the internet picking on women? Oh, because it's paid for. But what is the situation of the family that had to pay for that? What did they have to sacrifice? Their mortgage, their rent, their light bill? What, Petty? Do you have any of those answers while you're out here running that fucking mouth for attention?
And Queen of all trades, you're a cunt too.
All of this because
Fucking
you don't
losers.
like Megan, you don't like certain people. This is what you have to do. This is what people on my side did over like local people to the flood victims and tried to deter people to donate when all of the like major places they were overwhelmed with donations, but all the outlying areas that really needed help, they didn't have hardly anything. And these assholes out here on the internet trying to deflect with their fucking narratives that they paint take away from the people who do need help. You don't know their situation.
Why are you putting the
It
funeral
doesn't
home's
matter if
number
you put,
out?
you are missing the point, Petty. You don't know how that family had to come about. That is to help the family recoup the loss of their loved one that they were unexpectedly having to cremate and bury.
Why is it your
What the fuck are you
business?
even
Now
doing?
he's
You are
over there
deflecting
putting
from
the
the
fucking
point.
May I
funeral
say
home's
something real
phone
quick?
number out for people to call it.
Why
And
should
then
y'all
when
give May I a
you
say
He,
something
shit?
real quick? May I
but
say
that's
something real
not
quick?
even
Just for a few minutes. I just want to say something and get down because I'm just in tears. I did not know hair junkie,
wow.
but I didn't know this man. But this to me is absolutely disgusting that you would call out a family in the time of a grief of scamming someone. You don't know those people's financials. You don't know anything about that. I'm sorry, I'm not a person to be crying, but for someone to have died and you make it as to be a scam, you all should be ashamed of
This is for
yourselves.
the family to recoup their costs.
In the South, this would be uncalled for. As a community, you come together and you have strength for people in their time of need. And to say that those people do not deserve anything is absolutely deploring. This has got to stop. People need respect on this app. I have seen so many people be bullied, going to so many extremes over what? Over what? It makes no sense that this man should be talked about in this manner. You are supposed to not talk ill of the dead, and this is what they are doing.
It
This
is
is
rage bait.
absolutely disgusting.
It
I
is.
have never seen the kind of behavior on this app that I am seeing right now for someone that has lost a parent or lost a family member than what I have seen right now. How dare you people on this app talk about someone ill when they are dead? How dare you? This is
Hold on a
absolutely
second. Hold
deployable.
up.
This is
He
no
just
kind of
said,
manners for anyone to be acting like this. How dare you trash someone
hold
like
on a
this?
second. He just said everyone should be prepared and have their own burials paid for. Do you have those
Bull
same
crap.
sentiments?
Well,
This
guess
is
what?
Do
It
you,
doesn't
hold on
happen
a
in real
second.
life.
Do you
I've
have
lost
those same
sisters. I have
sentiments
lost
for all
family
those
members.
parents who have to bury their fucking kids in Texas, you sick piece of fucking shit?
Not everybody has money, and if you've never grown, have never been around people that have never been with money or not as what they would consider privileged, then y'all need to step back because sometimes people do need help. And for you to talk ill of the dead is absolutely deploying and disrespectful. I am sorry, but I'm going to get down. I think that this is disrespectful of this man. He is gone. Why keep bringing stuff up? It's not going to bring him back. It's not helping the family. This is absolutely deplorable. He does need to be canceled. He is absolutely sickening to me. This is the most disrespectful piece of crap I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen anything like this before, and I did not know Hair Junkie at all. I've watched a few of his little things, and he was funny. This man deserves more than this, and so does his family. Thank you for letting me have a box. I'm going to get down, but
Thank
that
you,
is about all I
Bridget.
can handle right now.
I
Thank you
want
so
him
much
to,
for letting me say my piece.
I want him to
Thank
say
you,
that
Bridge
to all of
Queen.
the parents in Texas who lost their children. You are fucking sick.
Hey, I just want to make one point. If this brother was so estranged, why did he have why does he have Hair Junkie's phone?
He has Hair Junkie's
That's a
iPad.
really valid point. Yeah.
He has
Pastor,
all of
can you
Hair
explain
Junkie's
that to your
belongings. He even has the goddamn cat of Hair Junkies. He has
Exactly.
everything of Hair Junkies.
Right. So, I mean, if he were estranged, he wouldn't have any of that stuff. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Thanks.
Hi. So I worked in the industry for years, and I am so pissed because number one, the funeral home is not absolutely not going to have their loved one in their care alone, like in the place where they are with others. If you know what I'm saying, I'm just being respectful. And number two, the amount of um, opportunities and options for a cremation, taking care of loved ones, and taking them into their care. It doesn't matter. It's not going to necessarily be an expensive funeral home. There are high end and there are low end, and it does not matter. As long as they're treating your loved one with care, nobody should be calling the funeral home. Nobody should be doing any of that. All that's going to do is take up their time for receiving people into their care as well. And I'm just flabbergasted, as of course we should be, if we can, helping the family and doing what we can, because it's not just necessarily going to go to services. It can go to food, to have food made. It can go to anything to help these families, grieve and come together for Hair Junkie. And I'm sorry, I knew Hair Junkie from a different community as well, and he was so funny and amazing. So that's another reason why I just had to come up here from working in the industry and saying what I need to say.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And I'm sure let Catherine speak.
Yeah, I was just coming to say that I just left from over there, and for him to have said that everybody should have money to bury their loved ones, or you should have money, or when it's your time to go. And I just want to say, I just had to bury my 2.5-year-old. I just had to put him to rest. He passed away June 19th,
I'm so
and
sorry.
I had obviously no money to do that. And luckily, his great aunt paid for it, but we still had to pay for other things from the GoFundMe. So we had to get the urns, the outfits, pretty much anything that we wanted extra for the funeral, we had to fork out. So again, I honestly don't understand this man's train of thought. Because,
I don't think he has.
And it upsets me as well, because this is somebody's brother, this is somebody's son, grandson, whatever the case may be.
Nobody said that the funeral wasn't paid for. That's what I'm not getting with his freaking behavior.
Exactly.
This literally was to help the family with unexpected expenses. So I don't get this argument. Nobody has
You
said
realize that when somebody passes away, their debt, whoever is appointed over that becomes their debt. You understand that, right? You understand that there is food, there is expenses that happen after. I wasn't prepared to take on my father's debt, my father's funeral, his head rock. But guess what I did?
And it's not like they're asking for fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars.
No,
They're literally asking for $3,000.
And nobody has made the argument that the funeral was not paid for. I have never heard that. I have never heard Too Tall, Megan, or anybody who I have been talking to regarding any of this, and Too Tall is the one who's been in communication with the family. At no point in time was that ever said, other than those people implying and assuming it.
First of all, Catherine, I want to say I'm very sorry for your loss. And I think I can speak for everyone here.
Yes.
Second of all, I'm going to go on what the lady above me that was here before said. When your friend passes away, or your loved one, or an associate, or the loved one of a friend, here in the South, what we do is we take a meal. We take toilet paper, paper towels, things that they won't think about that they may run out of.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the difference in doing that as someone taking that money and deciding to help that family out? It's no one else's business on this app where anyone puts their money at. You were talking about Megan making her t-shirts and talking crap about Megan making her t-shirts, right? Well, what about your t-shirt line? You have a t-shirt line for your personal gain. Megan was helping a family out.
Well, it's no different than him having this live right now and making money off of it.
And the family has asked, so, okay, let's just say that you didn't like him. I know I fussed with him and he fussed with me and all that. But why do you have your gift still on if no one's supposed to be benefiting from his death?
Exactly. Well, don't forget, he makes money of that video that he made of him that he didn't even fucking like him.
Yep.
Kicked him off the island months ago.
Yep. All the views he gets, ching ching, ching
And,
ching.
and CJ, I don't know about you, but I'm going to tell you this. I'm sure that you probably have siblings or you have children that are siblings. I hope that no one ever does that to anyone that you love calling the funeral home. And Pastor Petty, I'm just going to say it like this. You're a father. You're a brother. Your own brother has a GoFundMe up. This is not about false allegations or false charges or someone sitting in jail. Someone lost their life. They don't have a voice anymore. The family's not asking for anything but to help them out. And if you can't help them out, then do what's best and just shut the fuck up.
So I got a question. So CJ called, right?
Yes.
Okay, so CJ, the old lady that tries to act like she doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
And then Petty's still talking shit about it, right?
Yep.
Yes, he said that people should be prepared for when they pass away, they should have their funeral expenses covered and do not donate.
And I'm wondering if he feels that same way about the Texas flood victims who just like were drowned in their sleep.
Archie, that was the next thing I was getting ready to say. Petty, did you donate any of your t-shirt money to those families that are burying those children? What were they, 7 to 8 years old? They were prepared for that, right? Those families knew that they were going to leave.
You know, Trainhorn Queen and Erica Rifkin, the coffee girl, are very local to that and are organizing donation drives. Erica has a 501 nonprofit, and that, you know, this same behavior was directed towards Train while she was trying to raise.
And let's not mention
donations
that
for
Petty
her
gave out the
fucking
phone number
community.
and told everybody to call the fucking funeral home.
And it doesn't matter because nobody has ever said, let's go back. Nobody has ever said the funeral wasn't paid for. It was to help the family. These are unexpected costs to the family. Hair Junkie's friends went to the family and asked, how can they help? Hair Junkie's friends.
Okay, so I'm going to hop down, but I do got one thing to say before I hop down. Everybody knows that I'm a total dickhead, right?
Yep.
Okay, so CJ, Kendra, Petty, y'all already know I'm a complete dickhead. So have fun. Have a lot of fun with the videos of the recorded calls that I'm about to put out.
If you want to go to the GoFundMe, I know I've got it in my link tree in my bio.
I put it in the Discord
in the boxes
that I'm in with a couple hundred people. Go ahead, go donate to that. I fully back that 100% of the way, and tomorrow I'll be donating to it. So I make the same deal that I made for one of the other GoFundMe's. Over the next 24 hours, let me check how much is donated on the GoFundMe right now.
These people are fucking foul. While they sit there and judge everybody else's behavior, they need to look in the mirror.
Bougie, can you put the GoFundMe back up?
Yeah, just a second too. I'm at the store. Let me do it. Let me just say this real quick. Can we not be blowing up the crematorium? Thank you. Also, allegedly, it's allegedly, apparently, that's you can't bury remains if they're cremated, and I think that's the most
Stick me in
I've
the
ever fucking
box.
heard. Because actually, people can very much
50. I'm gonna drop
donate or bury remains.
Okay, so
Well, you can bury cremated. You just have to pay for the little hole. Like you have to buy a plot.
Too tall's in here. Hang on.
Okay. Right. So that's what I was saying in there, and they apparently want to say, they want to say otherwise that you do that. So we're all dumb, but I will just say that that's what's happened with the family prior to Hair Junkie in that family. So that's not, unusual. Also, it costs money for a celebration of life. It costs money for whatever the fuck expenses, and those are their expenses that they can do whatever they want with the money. Okay. So I think it's really wild. CJ Too Tall is over there advocating for you. She's looking out for you, but calling the fucking crematorium. So there you go.
So here's what I'm going to say. I just got off the phone with the brother. He said that, well, for one, it's none of our fucking business. let me keep my cool before I lose it. He used his credit card to pay for it in advance, but did not really have it. He wants to have a celebration of life and to honor Hair Junkie, which costs. They're making collages of pictures. Have even been in contact with Mama Bear on here, who has been sending him pictures for the collages of his support on TikTok. He had no clue that he had this much support on TikTok until he logged onto Hair Junkie's iPad and saw all of his messages, all of the support and the pouring out love, right? He created the GoFundMe and by himself and put it on his Facebook first. It wasn't for just TikTok. He said he has every proof of everything, but I am not going to allow that man to fucking show a thing because it's not necessary.
No, it's not.
Okay, so I got to hop down though, but I do want to say there is $1,685 left to the goal. Over the next 24 hours, I will match whatever anyone donates up to $842. So if $842 gets donated, I will donate the other $842 to complete the goal.
And again, please, you guys know that there are fees that will be taken out of that money that he will not get. So I would say just keep donating if your heart feels like it, because there's a lot of expenses that go into this kind of shit, okay? So
It is, and this is just...
Fuck them for calling that place, though. That's crazy.
And within that 24 hours, I'm going to be calling everybody in CJ's family and asking them if they think it's okay that she called a crematorium to fuck with somebody who is dead. So donate away, but make sure, save me enough room, $842. And even if you beat it, even if it matches it before then, I'll donate $842 above the goal, because $2,800 is a little cheap for...
Pastor Petty said if you want to do a celebration of life, go outside and play a song.
He should do a celebration of life for his dog. Okay, he should have fed it.
He
He needs to go find Jesus.
He needs to go get honorably discharged, but he can't because he's been dishonorably discharged. He needs to go back in time and not beat his child. Okay? A man that beat his child and got convicted of it is over there telling people what to do.
And so...
Oh, no, I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to make sure that CJ understands that she's a dirty-ass bitch for doing that. There's no way that that's okay. But at least I'm upfront about it. CJ, go ahead and DM me, and you tell me why you called. Tell me why it's any of your business. But over the next 24 hours, I'll match all the donations up to $842. Let's try to get that goal completed by tomorrow.
She said she's looking out for Tall. That's what she said.
Yeah. Okay.
We don't want to do cash apps to the family and stuff like that, because that's just going to cause more reporting.
Oh, it's all me. Nobody in these boxes condone shit. They gonna learn. They gonna learn. Stop fucking with people.
Yeah, this is an unexpected expense. At no point in time, Florida Man, did anybody advertise that there was a bill at the funeral home. It's literally on the GoFundMe to help the family.
Yeah, no.
To recoup this. And this is a whole narrative that Mikey and Pastor Petty and everybody has spun because of their ill will towards the people that they don't like.
They need to have way less hate. They need to start liking people more.
The GoFundMe link, guys, I think Florida Man's got it. It's in my link tree that's in my bio. I think most of us have placed it in there.
Yeah, so PSA real quick. I'm supposed to say, no, Florida Man, don't do it. Okay.
Okay, that was the PSA. I heard the PSA loud and clear, but I don't know why CJ would feel the need to call the crematorium and ask if it was paid. There's nothing on that GoFundMe that says it's for that. It is for the family to recoup and the other expenses, and these people need to fuck off.
Damn it. I was getting ready to say that to Florida Man.
Nope.
Well, I'm going to say it anyway. Florida Man, please don't
I'm going to put the fucking link in every one of my bios. Hold on, I'll be right back.
The link's in that receipt Discord. If you in that door, go ahead and copy it from there if you want.
Actually, you know what, Florida Man? You have my blessing.
I was going to say, as long as it doesn't involve kids, I don't give a fuck.
I was just being a smart ass.
I don't fucking give a shit. Go as low as you want to, as long as it doesn't involve kids.
You
No,
have
it won't.
my
It won't involve kids. It won't involve minor children. But if CJ's got some 20-year-old child, I'm wondering, how they would feel if CJ passed and someone like me called a crematorium and said, "Hey, is it paid for already?"
Because that's just fucking sick.
If I can finish, I kept getting phone calls.
It is paid for, but this is to recoup because his brother put it on his credit card. Didn't really have it.
His brother put it on his credit card, and he didn't want to ask his family members to help pay for it because they couldn't. So he put it on his credit card. He posted the GoFundMe on his Facebook before it ever even came to TikTok. But then when I asked, how can we help, he sent me the GoFundMe link. So this wasn't just for TikTok people. He wants to have a celebration of life because he knows that that's what Hair Junkie would want. There was a lot of people that loved him. And he also told the same thing that we have been saying. Yes, the services are paid for, but again, he put it on his credit card, and there's flowers to pay for. There's a collage to pay for. They have to pay for things. Use your common sense.
If you can't find it on Florida Man, it's in my link tree. If you just go to my bio and click the links at the top, it'll drop down. Just click the link tree.
And just to verify what Too Tall says, if you look on the fucking GoFundMe, it was created 2 days ago before it even posted on fucking TikTok.
So Chick Flick, you said you'll match my donation if I don't call the family. I'll finish out the donation. I'll finish out the GoFundMe myself.
Folks, she is the one in contact with the brother who has Hair Junkie's fucking phone. So if he is estranged from his brother, why does he have his fucking phone in his
Listen, his brother just told me that Hair Junkie, him, and his sister are thick as thieves, his exact word, and have never been as close as they have been the last 3 or 4 years of his life. They were thick as thieves. This is not some estranged brother. Do you think that the family, out of his huge family, would leave the estranged brother in charge of the GoFundMe, getting his phone, cleaning out his apartment? They wouldn't just leave that all to him.
So just to add to what Too Tall is saying as well, I know from dealing with my grandmother's services last May, cremation alone was $2,682. That's cremation alone. That's no services, no urn, no nothing. So I mean, even if that's paid for, he's wanting to have a celebration of life. Come on, use some critical thinking skills, people. Have some damn common sense. This is disgusting behavior, Petty.
I want to second fuzzy on that because my brother, it was $2,460 for cremation alone.
Well, yeah, and then he's got final electric bills. He had his own apartment. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ, these people do not know real life. While Pastor Petty sits there to educate his crowd, I'm sure we're going to have a life insurance one. Please know that Medicare does not pay for long-term care, folks. I can help you out with that.
Nope.
Make sure you have a plan later in life. But he'll sit there and use this for content to talk and preach and teach to his choir, is what you're going to see in a few days.
He's an awful bitch. Petty is 100% of the way. And that's why that Chick Flick comment, she said she'll match my donation if I don't contact the family. I don't need that. I will fill out the fucking GoFundMe tomorrow if nobody else donates. I don't give a fuck. But I want CJ's ass to DM me because I want to talk to her before I call her family. Because that was straight bullshit. And Petty, you better fucking DM my ass too. Because y'all need to shut the fuck up. Y'all got other content. Talk about how you beat your kid. Talk about how you lied to the internet about it. Talk about how you starved your dog. Talk about how you hit a DD-214 and got dishonorably discharged. Talk about your theft of that bracelet. Talk about your 18 mugshots. Talk about yourself.
They're talking about getting help through DHS. With all the cuts that have just been made to Medicaid and human services, you think they're going to shell out money for a funeral?
Wait a second.
You know how much
they're not.
It's $200.
You know how much DHS offered? Yeah, $200.
It's $200.
$200. Period. That's it. $200. And you can't get from Medicare and state both. You get $200. Period. That's it. That's all the help you get. Period.
Yep.
And let me just say this, giving out the phone number of the funeral home and stuff, Petty, you took away from other people that have lost loved ones by them having to keep answering the phone there. Do you not think before you open your mouth?
No, they don't. They just go
And
on and
Corey,
with
you
whatever they're
follow
feeling. They
me.
don't think.
Hold on a minute.
Corey,
Why
you
did I? Why
follow
did I
me,
just get a? Why did
and
I
I
just get a
can't believe you said
screenshot?
that.
Why did I just get a screenshot of Petty smiling like a motherfucker in front of his obituary with the funeral home name all up there and him all
And
happy as
number.
fuck?
Oh my
He gave the
God.
number.
Because he's an absolutely vile individual. That's
He's
just,
a
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm
fucking
gonna send that
dick
shit to you
face.
right now, Dora. Hold on. Check your Discord in 2 seconds.
Oh.
Is there a fucking free the chicken fund and we'll donate to that motherfucking shit? Like I said, he needs to worry about the neighbor's chickens going missing and up
Corey,
his fucking anal glands. Then he needs to worry about us over here and what the fuck we're doing with Hair Junkie. You fucking piece of shit bitch.
Corey, at no point in time did anybody ever say that the funeral wasn't paid for, so I don't even know why you're starting that argument there. It went on this man's credit card. It is to help this family recoup the costs. Now, I'm going to need you to return to the actual argument and not the deflection that the other live is making. Okay?
Check your Discord, please, Dora. That is some of the most disgusting shit I've ever seen anybody do. And we're talking about a man who stuck a live chicken in his ass and beat his child.
And
And
Mimi the Six, are you fucking kidding me?
And Mimi the Six can go fuck herself. She is one of the most vile individuals. She told Artie that she should be beat again by her abuser. That disgusting
In
fucking
that
bitch.
comment in Pastor Petty's live, she said, "Oh, he had 10 siblings and they couldn't come up with $2,800."
Fuck
Who
her.
said who is it?
Mimi the Six. She told someone named Artie that her abuser should beat her again.
She don't come
And I
here.
have those text messages too, so Mimi the Six can keep her fucking foul ass mouth shut.
Big box me, T. I'll show you.
Fuck is he smiling so fucking big for?
Oh no, they haven't come in here in a while. They used to.
Smiling like that with somebody's obituary behind you.
This is disgusting. This is fucking disgusting.
Yes, Mimi the Six is Holly Mae's friend as well. And Holly Mae condoned the fact that she told that person that her abuser should beat her again.
Not calling the family scammers, but most of your family's
Nobody
in
has said that
jail.
that
Ooh.
funeral wasn't paid for. You fucking. Oh my God.
Hey, Dawn.
Hey, so my stepfather was a funeral. He was part of the funeral industry for almost
I'm sorry,
20
I have
some
to
years.
interrupt for 1 second. Simple Sweet Southern, I'm tired of your little bitch ass too, because you ain't nothing but disgusting yourself. Okay, all you ever do is
Is
sit
she
back.
over there running her mouth?
No,
No, she's in here running her mouth.
Yeah, she's in the comments. Anyway, so it costs $2,000 to open up a plot to put ashes in there. It costs another $2,000 to close that plot.
Yep.
Then you have the headstone, the cremation, the urn, and anything else that you can think of as far as food. I just went through with my father. You have to pay all medical expenses he had still left in his name. You still have his car payments, his car insurance, his cell phone bill, any type of bills that are still due, you still have to pay for. The family still has to pay for every single bit of that.
Yep, electric bills, water bills.
Yes. And that's what people don't understand. And not everybody that passes has any type of insurance or anything. And where he got that narrative from, I don't even understand. Luckily, my father had cancer and he prepaid all of his stuff. So I and my sibling did not have to deal with it. But there were other things that had to be paid for after he passed. So Pastor Petty really needs to look up some things and understand the funeral industry. And plus, you also have to pay for the box that they cremate him in, whether it is a casket or a um, cardboard box. Regardless, all that has to be paid for. But I'm done. And Catherine, I'm sorry
Yes.
for your loss.
When
So,
my grandmother lost her brother, we had to go to probate court and pay the probate court. We also had to, when she was appointed administrator, we had to go and switch her name, his home into her name, the
that's
electric,
correct,
the
Dora.
water. We had to pay all remaining bills that was left,
Yep.
his
I
credit
was,
card statements, his
yep.
everything. We had to pay for that. And
I
that
was
all had to
probate
come
for my
out.
father too. He left me everything, and
Yes.
I had to pay taxes. I had to pay the treasurer's
Yes.
office for his assets. I had to pay all sorts of people with the city for his death. So
And
yes,
let me
And
I
this
tell
is
you, at the end
literally,
of the year, you have to pay taxes regardless.
yeah.
yes,
So
ma'am.
And
those taxes had to be paid.
Yes,
this is
ma'am.
all coming from love with people who want to know how they can help the family. The family. The fucking family. They're not scamming. $2,800 is not coming out here and scamming. That's pretty definitive. That's pretty average for what they're looking for. You know what I mean? Like, there's not, like, what is wrong with you?
You
I
also
like
have to pay for the obituary to be put in the paper.
yes, and the obituary is over $600 depending on how long
Yep.
the obituary is to be posted in the paper.
And if
That
they
You
are
costs
also
it.
have
burying
to
him,
pay.
they did say that they were getting a head rock. So do you know how much head rocks are? That's $1,700 easy right there.
Yes, ma'am. It is.
And who has
Luckily, I
passed your loved one? Like, I don't understand this behavior.
but I'm
Oh, he
dropping.
thinks he has say over everything on this app, though.
Yeah. T, I'm sorry. I just came up to
You're
say
fine,
all
darling.
that. Everyone else, y'all have a good night. I'm going back to the comments because this just made me ill over the whole situation and everything I went through with my dad and everything I had to pay for. So that's why I said I'm just coming up to tell y'all. And this was only 3 years ago, so I can only imagine how much the funeral industries went up. So good night, y'all.
Good night.
Like, my
Thank you.
14-year-old is sitting here listening to this, like, looking at me confused. And I'm like, there is a dirtbag on the internet after somebody died, you know, and I'm trying to explain to him what the hell is going on over here. Because it's fucking insane. He's looking at it like it's crazy. Like, what is it? Like, what? My roommate woke up and just shook his fucking head.
And you know, even the smallest details, like I really love that Don's father has been working in the industry for 20 years. If the family even wants to say their, you know, pay their respects when like he's ready to be seen, that is even a lot of money. Like when we just wanted to see my grandma before she was cremated, and that cost alone $400 because they can charge whatever they want based off of your own sympathy, you know, your own hurt and pain. So that's just another thing I just want to. I'm sorry. That's all. I'm sorry. I just had to say it.
Real quick, can y'all please double tap because they are reporting? And also, can someone verify his gifts are on or off for us?
On.
They are on.
Do I
Because they're
need to
saying here in the
reset?
comments. Yeah, you do.
Okay, let me reset real quick. And